North Carolina is my home, here where the Smokies rise.
And boom.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in effect. It is the effing
Podcast 919.
And I am B-Dub.
Branson and everybody else is on CP time.
Yeah, they
usual.
on just
They
whatever.
just show up whenever they want to show up. But you know what I'm saying? The show will go on, and I'm expecting the rest of the cast to be here. But anyway, shout out to anybody out there who's tuned in to the pod tonight.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe, comment. Definitely comment. That way we, Hassan will reply back to the comments. That's what he does. I don't really get into the comment section like that, but I appreciate whatever comments come in, you know what I'm saying? And we're trying to get our YouTube page up to 10,000 subscribers. Right now I believe we're at
6,600 and counting.
So if you can help us get our YouTube followers up, Facebook followers up, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment,
all that,
and just interact with the crew. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what you like, what you dislike. If you agree with what we're talking about, if you disagree, chime in and let us know what you're thinking. But for anybody who's tuned in, we appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. It has been a very productive weekend. There was Thanksgiving. I just got back this afternoon from a nice 6-hour drive from Maryland. So.
Shout out to Thanksgiving. How was the drive back? Was there traffic? How was
all right,
the
I'm going to say this. I left early for me, which is 8:30, and I'm glad I left when I left, because right when I hit Richmond, that traffic started hitting that back-to-back. Now, if you do 95, once you get past Richmond and you get to like 85, Petersburg, you in the clear, because 85 is a smooth drive. Once you hit it from Virginia, and it takes you straight to where you need to be in North Carolina. So once I hit that 85, it's going to be smooth sailing. But right when I hit Richmond, that bumper-to-bumper started. I said, I'm glad I left when I left, because if that happened in Northern Virginia, that would have added at least 90 minutes to 2 hours to my drive. So.
Traffic gets worse every time I go home. Traffic gets worse every time I go home. And what irritates me more than anything is sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the interstate.
Yes.
There is nothing that drives me up the wall more than sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the interstate. And I don't know where you're watching at, but most interstates, especially where we live at, they have construction going on.
Yes.
Construction everywhere.
Okay, I don't know if your car does this, but does your car, like, when you're riding in it and it comes to a stop, the engine turns off?
Oh, that's those new.
Yeah,
that's how those new cars.
Nigga, that shit be doing. Man, I gotta turn that shit off, bro. That shit freaked me out, bro. When you in the middle of bumper to bumper traffic on the highway,
new car thing. It's like
and the car just cut off. You like, oh shit.
The car relaxed. The car just kicked back and shit.
Like, nah, nigga, you gotta stay on with me. You can't cut out like that. I be scared it won't come back on, and I be just stuck in the middle of 95, in the middle lane too, clogging everything up.
I went home. I think I went home Wednesday. Well, I left Wednesday, and I was in bumper-to-bumper traffic at mile marker 17 going into going into Florence on 95 for 30 minutes.
No.
And I was beside myself because, like you say, once you're stuck in traffic for at least 5-10 minutes, your whole trip, whatever time you had planned to get where you were going, is out the window.
It's a wrap.
Completely. Oh, I stopped at Buc-ee's though.
Oh,
I did stop. Yo,
they need a Buc-ee's right now on 95.
You ever been to Buc-ee's
I've
before?
never been to Buc-ee's. I'm hyping myself up because I know they building them here.
Okay, boom. Buc-ee's is like going to Walmart.
I know.
Buc-ee's is it's so many people in this, I guess, gas station, because that's what it is, and they have so many different things there. Buc-ee's could be overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie.
That's a trip I want to take. They building one in Mebane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I guess we could take a field trip
to Mebane for the day, and we're going to go to Buc-ee's when it opens up because I want to try beaver nuggets and all that shit that they be talking about on them YouTube videos.
That shit, look, it's they're gonna put a ticket on it. It's going to be a little pricey because I guess it's Buc-ee's, and being that's the trend now. But they have everything in there. They have everything in there. Buc-ee's is crazy. So definitely shout out Buc-ee's. I swear it was 1,000 people in there.
I believe it.
I swear it had to be 1,000 people.
It's like the Walmart of gas stations.
We stopped at the one in Florence, right around the Florence area. So you know what I'm saying.
What did y'all get?
I did get some beef jerky.
Okay.
I got some beef jerky. And just the soda and stuff. The kids got stuff. Nobody got anything. Like, they sell sandwiches, all that stuff. But I heard the sandwiches might be a little pricey and stuff like that. But yeah, it was definitely just to say I stopped there.
I could see myself going into Buc-ee's and spending $100.
You could go into Buc-ee's and spend $100. Yeah, easily.
I was seeing all that shit they got on them videos, bro. I'm like, I might have to load up.
Tell you the one dope thing about Buc-ee's that I noticed for all those people in there, they get you right out. Oh, and the bathrooms. It's 1 million stalls in there.
Okay.
It's 1 million stalls in there. And then, like I say, the checkout is quick. Like, I think I waited behind maybe 2 people at the most, considering all those people that were in there. But definitely shout out Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's was dope. Yeah. But how was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was cool. I was surprised. My sister didn't cook any protein. She got a fried turkey. That was really good. It was a deep fried turkey.
Deep fried turkey.
Man, they got that crispy outer layer on that joint. That shit was banging. I ain't gonna front.
Deep fried turkey is banging.
Yeah, so
I love deep.
We had that. We had the deep fried turkey. We had the honey baked ham, and I be feeling sorry for you non-pork eating ass niggas because y'all miss out on the deliciousness that is honey baked ham, and honey baked ham is banging.
Man, they showed a line of honey baked ham the day before Thanksgiving. People going to go get that, and that line was wrapped around the damn building.
I seen even Muslims slip on that honey baked ham.
Look,
I don't blame them. I gotta just turn the other way.
I haven't had ham in forever. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all tripping.
I haven't had ham.
Bacon and ham is what prevents me from being giving up pork.
I guess
he leaving you hanging.
I guess the biggest part, like, and Buddha will tell you whenever he gets on, half the crew is here. Going home, the one thing is I'm saying you get up with classmates. I call them classmates now. You get up with classmates and stuff like that, and they just tell you all the people that have passed away while you've been gone.
Yeah.
They tell you all, the bad things, the
Y'all
city.
Don't find that shit out on Facebook?
Sometimes, you might have missed the story on Facebook and stuff, and you might have missed somebody's passing and stuff like that. But, you find out who's passing. Then our city's changed so much, especially our side of town. We go home and it don't look nothing like it used to.
Oh, same.
Like, we used to have a mall on our side of town.
Malls are gone, bro.
Dead.
Closed down all the malls I used to hang at. Well, except Wheaton Mall in Montgomery County, Maryland.
My mom said the only mall they have out there now is Columbiana Mall. Mm-hmm. So, but Thanksgiving was dope. I enjoyed the family. There's always things, like I say, when you go home and stuff that you're going to have to deal with. But for the most part, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was good to see people. It was good to see that I guess all the family's really still intact
Yes, it is.
for the most part.
And I had the dessert menu, and I controlled the Thanksgiving desserts.
Oh,
I shut it down with the russet potato pie.
oh, you went and took that.
I did it again, and they loved it. Something is up with that russet potato pie.
I told everybody that you went and made a potato pie. They were like, sweet potato? No, I said potato. I know what I said. He made a potato pie.
Yeah. And so y'all liked it. I took it home. My family and friends liked it there. So there's something with this potato pie. I'm not going to let it go. There's something spectacular about it. I did that in a salted caramel apple pie.
Now, what I didn't do this year, usually when we go home every year, we go out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go out this year. I laid up in the room, and I didn't want to go out with my YN cousins. Like, you know, I
saw Buddha did.
Buddha was a representation.
Yes, sir.
Buddha went out with the YN cousins. I wasn't really up to it, so you know what I'm saying. But he had a good time.
Yes, the YN cousin.
How do you know I had a good time?
The way you were snoring when you got back in the room, like, yeah, you had a good time. You had a good time the way you were snoring when you got back in the room. So.
Buddha. What's up, y'all? How's everybody? Hope everybody had a good gobble day.
Oh, shout out to Mike. Shout out to Nika. Shout out to the whole Mets. Shout out Rated R. Even though
shout out to my nigga Ant, man.
Shout out Ant. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen Ant in years, dog.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody.
It was good. Like,
shout out to Bree. Yeah.
Shout out Bree.
So let me tell you how this
and
went.
Shout out Ryan.
And Ryan too.
Oh, and shout out Taylor.
So this old man decides he don't want to leave the room for some reason, even though every year, like he said, every year we always go to this spot. You know what I mean, downtown. Every year we go. But at first, you know, we weren't getting the same energy from my cousin who normally goes. So I was like, all right.
So that threw it all off. So he's not telling y'all the whole story. Usually,
because
it's a group of us that go.
But either way,
it's a group.
It's a pack.
Like it's
a pack
the
of Negroes.
Cousins. The older cousins.
It's the cousins. It's not necessarily older cousins. It's the cousins in general.
Cousin is the leader of this group.
That's because he knows the people the longest, the most.
So when the older cousin's like, I'm not going this time.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, okay, he's not going. Then we hit my other cousin up. He's not going. Okay, boom. Now I'm like, okay, I'm out. Because the cousins, not saying I don't rock with my younger cousins, but
he don't.
You know,
whatever. My younger cousins, a little bit more turd.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
First of all, I'm too old to be going out after Thanksgiving meal.
And he's going to attest that my younger cousins are a little more turd. Like, you know, I want the casual turn. We take a drink, take a sip, you know.
Yeah.
Nah. They guzzling. No, I'm good. I'm laying in bed.
No, they want to go out in a club.
Yeah,
that don't make sense to me.
We didn't go to a club. It wasn't a club. So, and this is the thing. He was just being a dork. He was being a phallus. Yeah, he was just. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He just wanted to act like that.
Else that didn't go?
And
did you say that? Did you say that about everybody else that didn't go?
Nobody else rode with me though. Nobody else was in my vehicle with me. You know, in the room that I was in, where I actually had control. You know what I mean? Me and my cousins, we still got up. Like without the normal individuals who would always pull up, we still went. He expected us. We went up there, had a great time, and that was.
Shout out Arabesque. Definitely.
Look, Arabesque is just a wonderful. If you are in Columbia, South Carolina, you need to make sure you take your ass on Divine, the Arabesque.
Shout out Arabesque.
Tell Pete Buddha sent you.
What is it?
Divine Street. That's the name of the street it's on. Arabesque is
Is it Peruvian?
No, it's Mediterranean possibly.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant. It's kind of, I guess, maybe a little bit upscale, you would say, but it has a nice bar. And it's Middle Eastern. But the food is A1. Food is A1.
Do they have Middle Eastern music?
No, they're not playing that.
Nah, what they're playing, it's like a sports bar in the front and then like a dining area in the back. And in the front, you know, usually it's just games playing, football, basketball, stuff like that. Just a good time being had
like
and stuff
sports
like
bar / restaurant.
Yeah, it is a fun.
Okay.
Yo,
but it's phenomenal.
it is a phenomenal
It's
spot.
phenomenal.
Yo, and the vibe, you know, I'm all about vibes. I'm always about positive energy. That I don't want to be around nothing negative. I can't stand negative energy. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me.
This Mediterranean food this week, after the way I ate at Thanksgiving, I
Boy.
know I put on weight.
Okay, what
And
was
look, that was the last spot we went to. The first spot, Look,
and usually the party starts at Arabesque.
hey. So, like I said, get the phone call. Yo, I ain't going. You sure you ain't going? Nah. All right, well, tell them I'm coming. All right, I'm letting you know you're on the way, cuz. Bet. All right, so I go get Bree. Got to go drop off my little cousin first. You know what I mean? Got to see the niggas who normally show up for Thanksgiving. He was out there. He said he couldn't come this year because he was with his family this time. Oh, nigga, bet. I feel you. I ain't even mad at you.
Family
You got,
time.
Hey, and you got your baby girl with you. I ain't mad. Hey, you stepping up. I appreciate you. You doing what a young man who fathered a baby with my little cousin who I was
Supposed to do.
definitely trying hurt a nigga. If he, you know what I mean? Like, he's doing real young man things trying to be there. So I respect him and I appreciate him. But we picked Bree up, drop the baby off, then we out. I don't even know where we going. We go over there to Decca. She knows it's people. Like, everybody knows people now, and that's the beautiful part about me leaving, coming back, seeing how you grew up and how you network.
But it's
within the
generations. It's the connection of generations. Like,
I mean, that's true too, but if you gotta think about it, dog. It's niggas down there who don't know anybody or have any resources or any good connects, just in general, yo. Like, just no resources, or your circle is ugh.
what was the best thing y'all ate over Thanksgiving?
For me, my sister got a deep fried turkey. That shit was banging. I enjoyed that.
Deep fried turkey always banging. That's a good go-to.
One of my aunts brought sausage stuffing. That shit is banging. I had to get me an extra scoop of that. And then, of course, the mac and cheese was straight. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying?
Just say everything, man.
Well, it wasn't everything. I can't
You
say
name
what
about
wasn't.
you damn near name about 4 items. That's all damn the whole plate.
Bro, it'd be like 20 different items at Thanksgiving.
Like, you got
I know
smorgasbord.
that shit.
deviled eggs, you got different
eggs,
meats.
potatoes,
and
salad,
All I know
sweet
is
potatoes,
I couldn't really
potatoes,
go in on my
stuffing.
plate today that I brought back because I had to be here tonight. So I knew that plate was going to lay me down.
That's the worst part. I didn't bring no food
Bro,
back.
you remember
Why
I
did
said
y'all
that?
bring food back?
I didn't have any to bring back.
She didn't have no food.
It was
to
all
bring
gone.
back.
Oh, that's a good one right there with no
Who makes
leftovers.
just enough for Thanksgiving?
No.
You be
I
surprised.
mean, but you think now
you had more than
We had
more
like
people than
30 people at the
anticipated.
house.
you had at your house? How many
Oh no,
people you had?
it was like about 5.
But we
no,
had
we
like
had
30
like-
people.
Yeah, it was 30
We had to get
people
we get a
at our
tent.
It was just 9.
Every
at my house.
year.
So 30 people times at least everybody at least get a plate and a half, 2 plates.
So,
Bruh.
That's
so
out.
you think every year my family throws Thanksgiving, and every year I remember it started out with maybe 7 of us, 8. Like,
And now it's 30?
Give or take,
I'm
yes.
sorry, that's a crime against
Yes.
humanity.
No,
Not
bruh.
being able to take a plate back with you.
I mean, see, normally
Beats
we
like
do
that.
get to take a plate back, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that's what happened. Like, it was just, it was great food, yo. It was great food.
good
The food was flowing. The vibes were good.
You talking about 30 people, 2 plates apiece, man. There ain't no food.
I
gonna be
ain't
left
even
over.
gonna lie. I tried to take the whole damn feast with me, and I was about to get away with it, and then my sister said you could take all that with you, and it made me not want to take it because they agreed with it. I didn't want to take that much food. I just wanted to kind of troll them. Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's
But then
terrible.
they let me do it.
And what really, really bothers me is
What really grinds your gears,
I
buddy?
had the bright idea before I go to mom's house for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna clean the fridge out. Like, I'm gonna make sure I got enough room in the fridge to bring home all
Now
this
that-
food
that fridge
I'm
empty.
about to. That fridge empty.
All
I
right.
got played.
Ain't nothing in
I got
there
played.
but a big
got
3-liter pitcher of Jim Jones Kool-Aid.
Nah, it's
Play.
tea.
Oh, no, this
Nah,
is,
it's Kool-Aid.
it's grape Kool-Aid. I mixed
It's
it with some
Kool-Aid.
vodka.
I got
I'm
played.
drinking tonight, boy.
But
I
definitely-
drove 6 hours today.
I'm drinking tonight too, yo. We celebrate. It's a festive
fucked
event,
up.
man. Why? I don't know, but
Like
it's
we were
festive.
talking about, the one thing about traveling,
Yeah.
even though it's good to see your people, there is nothing like being in your own bed.
Bed, you goddamn
There
right.
is nothing like being in your own
I had to sleep on the
bed.
couch in the house I grew up in. That ain't fair.
I didn't even get to
Bruh,
sleep
I'm about
in the
to say.
house I grew up in. What are you talking about?
I got put up in a hotel room.
But y'all hotels have beds that are
Ass.
comfortable.
No, It's just a bed.
Nigga,
For all the money you pay for a hotel,
It's just a bed.
It's kind of because you can't smoke.
Yeah.
Can't smoke on the property. Like it's kind of sort of
Yeah, see, that kinda-
like it kind of sucks.
that sucks.
Then
'Cause
it's cold outside.
But I can't blame my mom for that, though.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, they
I'm
don't smoke,
appreciative
so
that she got
I
us
yeah,
a
they
room
don't
and
smoke,
stuff,
so
and
I'm
I
not
got
knocking
the
up for
room.
that.
But you can't smoke nowhere now.
in Maryland, you can smoke weed outside and nobody can say shit because it's all legal.
I mean, they probably do that. You know, they would probably do that. But it's
I mean,
not
it's legal.
Yeah.
Your neighbors can't even really say shit. Yeah, it's cool.
This nigga
Kelly
came
Joe has
bundled
joined us.
for real.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was very, very.
Why she looking like a stick-up kid, though?
Yeah,
You know, I'm feeling like, I'm a little gangster.
Uh-oh.
Kelly came in looking like a stick-up kid. I looked at
Kelly
the door
came
open
in here
like,
with the
what
Pooh
the
Shicey
hell?
mask.
You know what I'm saying?
You had a good Thanksgiving, though?
I did.
That's good to hear.
That's great.
That's good to hear.
Family and everything.
It's always good to see family.
Yes, indeed.
It's always good to see
All
family.
right, so we want to start off and give our usual customary shout out. Shout out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out,
Shout
shout
For
out.
all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. Then we're going to give a shout out to Dank Drinks.
Shout out,
goody?
shout out,
Shout out
Drinks.
to you too.
Then we're going to give a shout out to Crimey Dealers.
shout out, shout out,
And last but not least, the local plug, please eat responsibly.
shout out,
Please.
shout out.
And
Speaking of which, when are these people going to give us more shit to keep promoting their brands?
I got to go see.
Yeah, we
Abe.
need some
I
more
gotta go
Crimey
see
Dealer
Abe.
shit. We need some more.
As a matter of fact, speaking of Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something that my dad said that stuck with me.
it better not be nothing that pissed me the fuck off.
No, no, not that. Not
Okay.
that part. Not that. not that part. Not that part of the.
I'm
not that part of
curious now.
Thanksgiving.
Hey,
My dad. Shout out, Rock.
Shout
But
out to my dad. I love my dad,
Tell
yo.
people what you have to say today, because you might not be in the right mind to tell them tomorrow.
You're right, and that is fact.
Tell people what you have to say today, because you might not be able to tell them tomorrow. They might not be in their right mind. You might not be in your right mind. So make sure you get that out as well. And one more thing about that, because my dad was dropping jewels.
What'd he say?
Life is all about memories. Life is all about memories. Memories are what your life consists of, and trying to collect as many memories as possible
Yeah.
and be able to retain them. So, that's all I wanted to say. Those were the Thanksgiving jewels that were dropped. Memories, and say what you got to say to people now.
I'm good for taking a bunch of pictures now.
Yeah.
Taking the pictures with everybody.
Picture, yeah.
Just keeping the memories, because you never know.
Memories.
You know?
And like you say, and unfortunately, sometimes people might not be in that next picture.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, celebrities also celebrated Thanksgiving too. There was a lot of celebrities that were online sharing their tales of Thanksgiving, and Diddy had his tale for Thanksgiving.
Literally.
Yes, for Thanksgiving. For Thanksgiving, Diddy decided to serve dicks
They
for
use
Thanksgiving.
baby oil instead of olive oil.
Yeah, he decided to give 1,000 inmates at Dick's Correctional Facility Thanksgiving.
No pun intended.
That's dope.
Nope.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, he worked with an internal group called Bankroll Bosses and bought food for the commissary, spending 2 days to prepare it and distribute it to every housing unit at Fort Dix. And Diddy said, Thanksgiving to me is about making sure other people eat. Everybody misses their family. People get depressed during the holidays. We wanted to come together as a family and do our thing, which is also what Diddy said at the Freak Off.
Right.
Yeah, so he decided
Just keep it in
No
line.
Diddy,
back.
no
Yeah.
Diddy slander.
Keep it in line.
He said he cooked the food, sent it to all the buildings, and this is enough for about 200 people each building. And it took 2 days to prep everything. So he served about 1,000 inmates.
But that's dope, though. Like, just because they're locked up for whatever crime they committed or whatever, you still, you're still human, and they still deserve to enjoy, these type of occasions.
Shit, with all the damn felons, this dumbass administrator letting off, I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody getting parts.
Now, they said there were no stoves, no microwaves, and the inmates had to prepare the food using ID cards.
We used to go to Fort Dix all the time.
Really?
Yeah, like I want to say my dad might have been stationed on Fort Dix at one time, but if he wasn't, I know my mom's best friend at the time. I know her husband was stationed on Fort Dix at the time. We used to go to Fort Dix all the time.
So, where is it? Is it in
Jersey?
Jersey?
It's in Jersey.
Oh, okay. So this is back when y'all was in Jersey.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fort Dix is in New Jersey. We used to go there all the time.
Okay. So yeah, they said the menu included turkey roasted with trimmings, mashed potatoes, corn, and dessert. So I'm sure that's fine eating in prison. I'd have been mad as fuck if that was my thing.
They in the feds, so they eating good shit.
You know, it ain't as.
Now there was a state. Now that's something different. That's what swoles and everything.
Oh
come in there.
Thanksgiving swole.
Right. Feds is different.
Cheeto burrito with stuffing in it.
And I'm sure Puff
Hey.
probably get a little
What you
leeway
do?
because of his status and stuff like that. So, you know, and it's dope that he looked out for the inmates like that. Because more than likely, if it's not him there, then what are they getting?
Yeah.
I mean, they getting some type of things.
But you ain't getting it like that.
Yeah, it probably be some he probably gave him some upscale things.
They get some stovetop and a couple slices of cold turkey. That was sandwich meat.
Yeah.
That's how they do the brothers in prison.
So, no, like you say, no. Shout out Diddy for being
Word
the real
up.
one for that one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take that.
So Diddy's supposed to
There
be in Fort Dix to serve out a 50-month sentence for violating the Mann Act. That's a damn shame, boy. You got to serve 50 months for taking a white girl across state line.
Right.
Damn you, Cassie. Okay.
And she got paid.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the
And,
bullshit.
and she got paid.
She got paid, and he got to do 50 months. But, hey, that's life when you win the freak off.
Does he? But he don't have to hit a registry though when he comes out. Does he?
Nah.
Okay.
You don't know.
Okay.
Well, that trick registry. There's a registry women keep full of tricks.
Oh, look, when he get out, they gonna be falling at his feet more than likely because there's going to be, there are chicks who already wanted to
Have that
partake.
experience.
They wanted
that
partake.
memory.
They wanted to partake. Now they know that it's really on. Yeah, he gonna have a bunch of Vegas though.
Yeah.
Go to Vegas though. That's where they need to take place
That's what they
at.
want to do it.
Yeah, make sure they take place in Vegas.
Okay. Quick blurb. Did you see Meg Thee Stallion preparing Thanksgiving for Klay Thompson's family?
I did. She made a whole bunch of stuff, a whole
Yeah.
bunch of turkeys or something.
I was ready to rag on her, but the food actually looked good.
That's why that
Just wanted
nigga.
to
That's
bring
why
it
that
up.
nigga can't shoot.
Yeah. And the only questionable thing she did that really made me go, what? Is when she decided to make barbecued baked beans for Thanksgiving. I said, that's some Memorial Day shit. But
I mean, she from Texas, so
yeah,
you know.
I get it.
That's a Texas thing.
But that was just one minor blurb.
Anything barbecue.
And she cooked everything.
I thought I saw Clay's dad said all black women could cook or something like that. There's no truth
that was
to
a shot at his wife.
There's no truth. All black. There's some black women who get
That's
down.
not true.
Yeah,
There's some
that's
black women
definitely
that
not
get
true.
down, but not all of them, my guy.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
See, you can make that type of comment when you've been married to a white woman. The grass looks greener on the other side.
Now I've came across some white women that can cook too. Now, so I ain't
I'm
gonna-
not saying white women can't cook. I'm just saying that comment was kind of weird from a dude.
His wife couldn't cook.
Yeah.
But I stick to my guns. I think that guys are the better cooks.
Oh yeah.
I stick by my guns when I say
fully
that.
agree.
I
Said
know.
who what now?
But guys are better cooks.
I believe.
I literally have.
Guys-
There's not a woman I've dated that could outcook.
I know
It all
some
depends on
guys.
the
I don't
generation
know.
of the
I don't
woman,
know. I was spoiled,
Okay,
so
nah.
too. The generation of the
I'll
woman
give
is
you that.
different
I
now
was-
because a
I
lot
was
of us
cooked
was in
for,
the kitchen
so.
with our grandmas.
I'll give you
and
that. I
stuff
was
like
spoiled.
that. So we learned
Now, I can
grandma
burn now.
recipes. This new generation. I don't know. You know, it's just a little shaky.
yeah,
you know.
new generation can't cook worth a
But a lot of us in the
fuck.
kitchen with our
Nah, I
grandmas,
ain't gonna
so we
do
know
that.
what to do.
I ain't
My,
gonna do that.
my son can.
Cause my mom sent me
My
a
son
message
can
tonight that
kill
said
it. I don't
that.
know what the fuck. And look, let me tell y'all, parents of these little chicks now.
Oh, I forgot.
My kids ain't
bad.
gonna
My
need y'all
daughter
little
can cook.
girls for no cooking and no cleaning.
That's what I'm saying for women. You know, for men, you know, like I said, men are starting to cook a lot more because you know.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
I know the boys can cook. Yeah,
That's
I'm
not,
just talking about
but just in general, like, cause my mom loves to remind me. Yeah, I told you if you wanted to eat, you're going to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
I told her if you want some clean clothes, you're going to learn how to wash it. Like everything, man. My mom is adamant.
Domesticated skills. Everybody should have them. Everybody should have them.
Yeah, I think it's weird to see dudes who just can't eat unless they purchase and takeout. Like
I can tell you where they started falling off. You remember they took home ec out of schools, yo?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I took home ec in 7th grade.
Taking home ec.
Yeah, they took home ec out of school. Yeah,
taking all that stuff.
auto body, all that shit,
Yeah,
fashion merchandise and all. They took all that shit out of these schools.
And that's where the money's at. That's where the big money at.
And now they about to fuck with nursing now.
Yeah, and that's scary.
That's not a profession.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, the big money professions, cooking is a big money profession. If you can cook, you can make some money.
Really?
Yeah, chef.
Okay. Well,
Why
shit,
you
I
think
can
all these restaurants and stuff out here?
Chefs, or you be a
Big
I
personal.
just don't feel
Well, if you're a
you
top
be a
tier,
personal chef.
either a top, personal or top tier chef, they make
Put
good
it like
money.
this: their food is and medicine. Those are things you're always going to need. Those are always got to be services that are provided. So why not you learn how to do it? Cooking is easy, especially if you want it to taste how you want it to taste.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep it moving because there's been an incident going around the internet for the past week. Happened in Florida at the Square Biz Barbershop where a dude pulled a gun because of his busted ass hairline.
Forward. I don't see what you looking at when you say forward. You talk, cause I see your angle is going right here, and that corner for corner is right here. You talking about right here? Right there, yeah. You start first started doing, I saw it in here. But fix what I already seen. Bro, chill out. You tripping right now. I'm tripping? Yeah, you tripping. I'm tripping. Just chill out, bro. Just chill out, man. Chill out. You don't see my shit right there, my nigga. Bro, your shit was up, bro. Guess what, bro? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Bro, I know, bro. Hold on, what you mean? You tripping? What are you talking about, bro? But why you, bro? I'm like, bro, guess what? Because you your shit was up. My shit, my nigga. No, bro, I'm doing you. Bro, guess what, bro? Excuse me, bro. Bro, don't worry about it, bro. You go, bro. You was on this shit, already put, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. But, bro, you finna get attitude about my shit, bro. You tripping, bro. What you mean, bro? You get attitude about my shit, man. Bro, you wanna beat me again, man? Yeah, because it's my shit, it's my hair, man. Bro, you have a good day. And you have a good day, bro. Bro, don't worry about it, bro. You go, bro. You was on this shit, already put, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. But, bro, you finna get attitude about my shit, bro. You tripping, bro. What you mean, bro? You get attitude about my shit, man. Bro, you wanna beat me again, man? Yeah, because it's my shit, it's my hair, man. Bro, you have a good day. And you have a good day, bro. Bro, you tripping. Bro, you finna beat me getting mad about my shit, bro. But you finna get mad because you get me mad about my hair. What you going on for, man? You took your chain off, feeling like you're ready to pay. You like you going about my shit. Bro, I told you have a good day. Hey, bro, you finna do me about what the hell? Come on, nigga. Put your shit back, nigga. My nigga, fuck my shit. We gonna shoot you more.
So that was the clip in question. I guess there's been no official news report on it. It's just been a video circulating.
I mean, that's all you need for it. Eventually, this is going to be looked into.
I told you to have a good day, nigga.
Eventually, this is going to be looked
How you
into.
get mad about you?
Yo, that was wild. Over
Okay.
his hairline.
Okay, I mean, everybody's in the wrong here. As crazy as
Oh,
it sounds,
how's everybody in the wrong?
Everybody?
Yeah, I wonder how everybody.
Everybody?
How everybody in the wrong on this?
okay,
One.
first
Everybody?
of all, the barber definitely.
How? You don't even know he in the wrong.
Hold on,
You gotta let him explain first, though. You gotta let him explain first.
The barber definitely in the wrong.
Why?
Because he done jacked my hairline.
We didn't see what it looked like though.
Hold on. Now, the barber definitely in the wrong. I don't know if he's trying to offer him a free haircut.
He did. He said, look, free. It's free.
Okay. No, I need a couple of free ones. Like, until my hairline come back. Like,
You might not need to do nothing to your hairline
but
come
then
back. You
again-
might need to throw it out a little bit.
Again, do I want you to touch my hair again after you've done this? do I want you back in my head again?
I
The
wanna see the
dude
before.
wrong for grabbing the burner. We all like, okay,
Yeah.
like the dude wrong for grabbing the burner.
He told nigga have a good day.
You didn't tell
He
him
didn't tell him to go grab a gun.
He
I ain't
told him
trying
to have a good day.
I ain't trying to go back to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Now you are, yeah.
Yes, you are.
You took that chain off. You know it was real.
Look, you got like 5. You got 5 charges when you bring that gun.
Gun
in.
in. And he went to jail before, obviously. He said he ain't trying to go back to
right.
prison.
So you're a convicted felon with a
With
firearm.
a firearm already. And you branded. Now you brandishing this shit in public.
Then you endanger not one but
Child.
And it's child endangerment.
Hell yeah.
2 or 3 kids that was in there.
Child endangerment.
Child
all that, man.
endangerment. It's like you got mad felonies. But we can't blame the barber because number one, we don't know if he really did push his hair back.
Like,
Some
would
dude came in there with the receding hairline already.
All right, because some people,
Yeah, because it looked like that was a real like a low seed
some
baldy
people
type
hairline
shit.
is jacked up. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a special barber to fix that shit.
I'ma
You
tell
feel what
a
I'm saying?
story. And if anybody laugh, I'm gonna go in my room. I'm not.
Go for
You
it.
tell him why you went bald.
Look, I go to the barber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go get the edge up and stuff like that. He come back with the mirror, looking around. You really can't tell when the mirror going around like that. You don't really see it until you get home. And I'm home and I'm looking and I'm like, he done jacked my fucking lineup up. Now, in all actuality, the Lord has jacked my lineup up.
Right.
The Lord has started pushing my
So he's-
hairline back. So I see what you're saying.
Right, because
it could have been that.
Yeah, because
possibly.
it could have been like, dude, hairline is fucked up to where it takes a special barber to where he can outline that shit.
He has to have a geographical connection.
right, and make it, and then
He need one
he
of
might
those.
still have to use some bing with that bing.
But it's symmetry.
with that
That's
bing,
just like-
with that some of this shit they put in their hair.
That's just like these movies out here. Barbers be doing black magic. Barbers, like these makeup artists be doing black magic, and barbers be doing black magic.
Yeah, because them niggas with them widow's peaks.
So you
They
can't
Jane
tell
is the
me
barber's best
that
friend.
this barber, couldn't have fixed it or something like that. The way I be looking at some of these videos, black magic. These barbers be working with.
Now, you know what happened. Old boy was already heated, but he went to his car probably. He was about to leave. Then he looked in
They probably looked at the mirror one more
Said,
time.
man, fuck that. Grabbed the burner, turned back around, and went back in.
He was about to push
Yeah,
his
but
headline
the
back.
thing about it is you damn near about to go to jail for
Yeah,
life. over-
that's stupid.
And that's what I'm about to say. Well, what was your purpose of going to grab the
Stop.
burner?
That let's have a real end moment though.
Okay.
Let's be real because your hairline's pushed back. You know how sensitive we are about. I
Okay,
get it,
but to get a
we
gun,
all had, we've
you
all
coulda-
had
you coulda-
hairlines
you-
pushed back.
right.
I'm sure.
Yeah. You coulda jacked
But
his ass up.
You know how you act
You
at
could have
that moment.
right? You could have. He had him right there. He could have jacked his ass up. You could have tell by the dude is not confrontational. You feel what I'm saying? So you got a sense. I got a sense immediately once he's trying to
De-escalate the
whole.
situation.
He don't want no
Like
smoke.
Buddha said, and Dub said, when he went out to the car,
He probably sat down.
Now he should have.
He probably grabbed the
Contemplated.
seatbelt and there. He probably grabbed that little strap.
Nah, he was looking for that bitch.
No, bro. This probably he got in the car like, man, them motherfuckers.
He ain't get in the car.
Got in the car,
pulled
grabbed
the
the
mirror
seatbelt.
down.
He grabbed the joint, leaned back, looked in the mirror when he was doing like,
you know how you fix the mirror.
I feel what you said, but I based
Man,
off.
nah, this ain't
based
how
off
it's about to go.
He went out there. He went straight for the gun. He was looking for that shit.
Yeah.
And then based off him looking for the gun, oh boy, he's not even paying attention to the scene because he thinking it's done.
and
He came back. I don't
and
think he
in
went
this
in and looked at
climate,
it.
as hot-headed as a lot of people are, it don't surprise me. It doesn't. As hot-headed as a lot of people are, a lot of people don't think logically. And
Yeah, but
calmly at
he
times.
thought loud enough because he said it. He said, "I ain't trying to go back to jail."
Yeah, you
so,
are.
Yes, you are. So he already knew he.
Yes, you are.
He already knew he fucked up when he burned the gun out. He knew that because he blurted out saying, "I ain't trying to go back to prison."
Yes, you are because
And then you didn't even use the gun.
But see, you know one of the main things y'all still haven't said about this whole scenario? This shit is in Florida. Why are we at a surprise?
Yeah. And in these days and times, you had to know there's a camera somewhere. If somebody
always.
if somebody have their camera phone on you,
Camera everywhere.
there was a camera up in that corner wall or something.
Every business, especially a barbershop,
Yeah.
you know they keep the camera.
So he going back to jail.
Yeah,
he going back to jail.
That was an expensive ass push hairline.
And
I don't get
understand.
that because hair grows back. No matter how effed up the cut is. I mean, I get the anger.
Ask Branson. Say that to Branson. Say that to Branson.
It does not grow back.
But see,
I'm
but
putting it in the wrong.
that wasn't because of the haircut. It was because
But maybe he didn't know that, because you know some dudes be like, you'll have all this hair, and then when you get it cut for the first time, you're seeing stuff that you didn't see before.
As somebody who went to barber school and everything, even somebody who cut his own hair at some point in time, you know how your hair looks. You do. You know, because you done had it cut hundreds of times.
But you remember how your hair looks. As you get older, you're still kind
You
of
still know.
remembering.
No,
you're
you
not,
still
you're not
no,
looking at
hell
your new
no.
hairline.
No, you
Because
still
your hairline has changed once you got older.
exactly.
You're
So
still
you
looking at your young boy
again.
hairline.
This is what I'm saying. You know, because
Where it used to be. How it used
I
to be.
get all that, but you
Because
still,
even when you say it like that, I'm like, yeah, mine is. It ain't.
Just
I got.
being real.
You see what I got
you,
going on.
but
yeah,
know,
my line.
But you right, but you.
I don't
know
even
your
think I let
shit-
my barber
you know
give me a
your shit
lineup
thinning
up there
or
no
it's
more,
getting-
yo.
it's
Like I
pushing
think just
back
let
on
that
his
do
own.
natural.
You might see it, but you don't want to see it. You see what I'm saying?
But
you still
I get what you're
remember
saying.
Your 16-year-old hairline and not your 33.
You got
or
your hair cut 1,000
34-year-old
times. You know.
hairline.
You know when that shit getting pushed back. So dude probably with us not knowing exactly, we didn't see a close up with his head. His shit probably was already fucked up.
Yeah.
And dude tried to fix it.
yeah.
And dude tried to fix it and he couldn't. And
Yeah.
so,
It's a lot
like I
of-
said, once he tried to de-escalate the whole situation, I mean, he knew he didn't want no smoke.
Exactly.
Who the hell would want smoke in their establishment though? You're a business owner.
I
Would
feel
you want
it.
somebody
Yeah,
to do
no,
that?
no.
Like nigga, hey,
And that's the
hey.
last thing, because now the kids probably ain't coming back. You're losing business.
Nah, the kids will come back because clearly that
Oh, nah, he gonna go viral for that. You know, hey,
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah,
hey.
He definitely going
He
viral.
get more hair. He get more appointments than he can stand now because of that.
And salons, they be beating each other up all the time. You pay for
Oh,
the
yeah.
service you want.
Oh yeah, they be holding y'all chicks hostage and shit.
Yeah.
There was
'Cause we
that
pay for-
incident last week with them
That lady.
African
Uh-huh.
people holding that lady hostage.
That's because she ain't had the money.
No,
That's
they
all.
said
they,
she
they
paid.
tacked on an extra fee.
Right.
They didn't. They charged her.
Yeah,
Can
they
we
said
say
she
this?
paid for it.
To be a business owner, act like a business owner. Don't
He
act
did.
like a
He did.
mafia
He did.
boss.
He
He
didn't do
did.
nothing wrong.
He gave that nigga a free haircut.
He
No, what I'm
de-escalated
saying-
and he said you can have it.
No, what I was saying was when you were saying at the salons and
Oh, yeah.
stuff, how these women, because I saw another video where this beautician beat this chick up over $150. Like,
But see, yeah,
Isn't that the one about the hair?
see, sometimes it's the principle.
You saying 150?
Yeah, but you
think
gonna
about the
lose-
hours they would put into
you gonna-
that.
you
Because
gonna
$150 like somebody put some hours into some
I'm
work.
telling you got to think, especially in the salons,
listen,
being that I do
what
hair.
I'm saying. You're still a business owner.
Yeah, that
You're
right.
still doing business with other people. You're not a mafia boss.
Even though
You can't whoop on people because that's what they have court for.
Right.
And you got to get out this I'm going to whoop her over $150 mentality.
Yeah,
You
because
never
you
know.
got into
The
business
thing
for
is,
bigger
yes,
stuff. And
yes,
that's going
true.
to stop you from getting there.
True, but a lot of the times you'll never know what these people going through. They might have needed
They just
it.
think that
Understand
150 may have
that,
been,
though, but
You knew
that could have
this
been rent
already.
right there,
Like, playing in
nigga.
they face.
get you.
And I done stood here for 8 to 10 hours.
Got you.
And did your hair. And then you
Understand?
telling me you ain't got
but
all my bread.
but you will have a more blowback based off how you handle it.
Is it worth
Because people
going
going
to jail?
Yeah, outside
You're
of
getting ready to pay more money.
yeah, you're gonna pay more money than $150. You're going to jail. You're gonna have to pay a bond. You're gonna have
Court
to pay a
fees,
court
lawyer
fee,
fees.
lawyer fees,
Name slander.
and then on top of that, she can turn around and sue your ass because you assaulted her in your establishment. So you going not only that $150 gonna cost you thousands of dollars, and you're gonna lose potential new business
Yeah,
because instead of
if you take the L, somebody's gonna step up and give you the $150
they
you lost.
they're gonna give
And
you more
these-
business.
And these days and
Yeah.
times, like, somebody ran off on me, and now more people will step up. You can't act like a mafia boss and beat somebody up over these services. That's not what you got into business for. You got into business to grow it. That's all I'm saying. I'm
You're
sorry.
right. You're right. But as somebody that does hair in those certain situations, if you knew what you had to bring me before you got here,
Why you
don't
trying to
play
scab
my
me all the-
face
yeah.
after I finish doing my job.
Gotcha.
I stood up for 10 hours, making sure you look beautiful after you leave out of here. You knew what you had to bring me before. So it's me is you playing in my face.
So you
it's
take-
not
so
even
you-
about,
so let
so
that-
it's not even about the
Well, it
hair at this
depends on
moment.
the
It's the
situation.
principle.
Now-
Yeah,
Right.
but see, all right. So now,
Then how you supposed to get your
as
hair
a
back?
business owner, are
You gotta
you
cut it
looking-
out?
Cut it out.
As a business owner,
Or you
are-
just pull it out.
It depends on how she want to get
Mafia
it
as a
boss.
business owner, are you as a
Because
business
they're not getting
owner,
what
are
they
you
shouldn't get what they
looking
paid
at
for.
done. No.
As a business owner, are you going to look at the short term repercussion or long term? Which is important?
Both.
Both.
It can't. In this situation, you got to choose.
And that's what I'm saying.
You got to choose. Are you looking at? I ain't mean cut you off. In that type of environment, you have to choose what's more important: this immediate gratification to get her ass back, or you look at it, you play the long game, and you look at a repercussion that can hurt you because you might have took a setback right then and there, but instead of handling, because see, this is what you're not looking at. What people are going to look at you, how you handle conflict. And if you don't handle conflict in an orderly manner, you're going to lose more business than you gain.
But you might gain more too if your work is good.
That's besides the
If you
point.
know-
I've seen.
if you do good work, and people gonna know. Okay,
I get what you're saying, but you gonna-
because she don't play.
But-
But the way she do that hair is fire. So I'm gonna go see it anyway.
yes, but the thing about it is, if you will end up looking worse in this situation if you did that because the most comments they're gonna agree like, yeah, she shouldn't play her face, but you're gonna have more people who has longer pockets, longer money looking at you. If you'd have handled that better, they would have came to you. You probably got, instead of her seeing you once a month, somebody would have seen you twice or 3 times a month. That's what I'm talking
They
about.
would be
It's still
bald
good
headed.
If your work speaks for itself.
That's why you
That's
take.
the thing. If your work speaks for itself, and people see your work and they like your work, and then somebody played in your face, yeah, they're gonna be like, well, she shouldn't have did that. But I'm gonna book her next week because that hair is fire. But I know to make sure I got her money. Because sometimes, trust me, when you do let people slide on certain things, they can
You're not letting them slide.
you are if you're not confronting the situation. And a lot of the times these girls be having attitudes knowing they wrong. So that's something different. Some of these girls be having attitudes knowing they the one in the wrong.
Yeah.
And so that way you have to, stand your ground, and they might get smart, and they might buck up before you do. See, I'm not gonna be the first one to just
I get what you're
start
saying.
pulling
So
hair.
for someone who's been in business for over almost 2 decades now, I've experienced different conflicts. I experienced doing jobs, didn't get paid like how I was supposed to, this and the third. So I know firsthand what you're talking about. How you handle it is everything. You feel what I'm saying? Sure, you may get a few more customers because you handle business, you stood on business, but I promise you, you're going to lose more customers by not handling the proper manner. Because again, what I asked you was, what's more important, short term or long term?
And I mean, let's just call it what it is. You don't see white businesses acting like this.
Nah, they do.
But rarely. But we got
See, this
They
is the
just
thing.
don't show it, but
The
it
problem
happens a
here,
lot.
the problem
We have to
here,
get away
it sounds
from
like
that.
y'all are under the onus where the customer is always right. And
No,
that is
no,
definitely
I'm-
not the
no,
case.
I'm
No,
not-
I'm just saying, but that's what it
I'm
sounds
not-
like y'all
now, I'll be the
are
first,
working off.
I will be the first to say, no, that's not, because I'm going to give you a
Oh no! I'm just saying that's how the way y'all are responding.
No,
to it,
no.
That's how y'all. are
No, what I'm
responding.
saying was, her example of handling it was, if she had to put hands or put paws on her ass right then and then, fine, she would have handled it like that. And what I'm saying is, okay, that's one option. So what I'm saying is, the question I asked was, what's important? Short term, which is you handle that shit on set, or long term, like, all right, you might not get your gratification of setting this person. You can say what you got to say, but as far as whether you're getting your money or whatever that will satisfy this situation, you're not going to be able to get it right then because one, you got an image and a reputation that you got to maintain.
And my reputation gonna be like, we ain't gonna play with her. We gonna pay her all her money, and she gonna do a great job.
Nobody says that when they're looking at your picture in the paper for assault. You know
Yeah, they not looking at that. They looking at
great job.
Right. They looking at what you did
assault.
and how you did it. So I'm sorry, as a black entrepreneur, you're gonna be judged totally different, right or wrong. Because I was in a situation, I was right. You feel what I'm saying? I was right. It was during COVID. I had customers who had weak immune system, and I'm trying to make sure that everybody was safe. And plus, I didn't want my staff to get sick because, you know, I'm a small business owner. That if one gets sick, that knocks out everybody. So I was one of the first business owners in the nation, I'm going to call it like it is, stood on business, tell people like, hey, if you want to come in here, you have to wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, we got a seating out area outside for you. You can sit out. Or if you come in without a mask, you must show your card. Do you not know the backlash I received for 4 days from white people that never knew nothing about my business? I'm talking about they on all social media platforms leaving bad remarks, and they never heard of Alpha Dog, but just the fact that I stood on business. And I saw the conversation online when big companies were going to give the honor code to trust people what they saying. I'm looking at what people saying. They basically like, shit, I'm just going to fake it like it was. Let me wrap it up what I'm saying. Since I stood on business and the backlash that I got, no support from local government, anything, news got wind of this, and people saw that I stood on business. And from the 4 days after that, I had nothing but positive responses from all over the country. Even 2 days straight for a 2.5 hour 2.5 hour wait time just to get the food. So again, it's all about how you handle that stuff, because if you handle it terribly, yeah, you might get some customers, but there's a whole lot that you're leaving out there, and a whole lot of them is not going to deal with you. Just the fact that, damn, you're right, but you could have handled it in a different way.
People take their vanity very seriously these days.
Yeah.
Their vanity is very, very important to them these days.
But at the end of the day, like we say, is it worth you possibly going to jail?
You're going to jail.
You paying all these fees after you go to jail,
and they can sue your ass.
And is it worth that? That's
so that $150 gonna cost you thousands of dollars.
If it's worth that,
it depends. The reason why I said it, like I said, there's some things that I do when it comes to hair where I charge $1,000 to do the job. Okay. So $1,000 is a lot to somebody that may be struggling.
Get it.
Don't got it.
Understand.
Need it for this, need it for that. Now, if we set this appointment and I told you it's going to be $1,000, you know what I'm saying? You give me half up front or give me some up front and pay me the rest after I'm done. That's what I expect for you to do. You never know what somebody may be going through when you decide to do. They might not be in their right mind and make the wrong decision of jumping on somebody and beating somebody up. But at the end of the day, it is the principle of the whole situation.
So that's why you take. I need 80%
as a business owner.
I mean, regardless, what if you don't get the rest?
As a business owner,
I can chalk them to small claims.
Right, exactly.
You're gonna spend more money doing all of that than what's up.
I can chalk up the 20%.
As a business owner,
I need
get more money.
Yeah, you'll get more money if you take them to small claims court than whooping that ass. You whoop that ass, you're gonna lose more money. That's the whole concept.
Also depends on the situation.
I see from a beautician standpoint, like I need my money, but I need 80% up front.
Yeah.
I possibly can write off that 20%.
Exactly.
But I need the majority of my money.
Why should anybody have to write off anything?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You're
You
right.
you don't have to.
But if
you go to small claims court.
No. You are. You're not, but you are.
But
You know what I mean?
it's
Because
temporary. Yes.
Correct. Because first, like I'm saying, the customer knows they know they about to come through here
And do this,
You want $1.50?
Like,
Okay,
yeah.
girl, I got you.
So
you come
if
with
you-
$1.20.
Okay,
So
if
you
you-
already know out the gate.
If
you already
gave me my
know.
100
Yeah.
If you gave me my 100 up front or my 125 up front, then I'm not really worried about that other 25 like that.
But see, then now.
Besides the point.
Then now,
Yeah, that's-
So now you're not paying.
Right.
You're just
All right. So then-
undercharging.
so
You're just
guess what?
you're getting undercut.
It's
But you're
different.
already saying you don't know what people are going through in this.
I
that,
get
and the
you.
third.
So now this-
So explain
if
that
I'm
to
gonna
me
cut
and
it
I
deep-
can
Okay,
work
so
that
now,
out with you.
all right. So look, so this is where people gonna be challenge your business model, saying that if you coming across customers that does this on a regular basis. So let's say out of every 10, you probably got 3 that does that, which that's considered a high rate in your profession. Then people gonna be like, all right, well then you're gonna have to come up with new procedures as far as obtaining your money to where you don't get trapped off like that. See,
And
this
people
is
still will
I
play your
get
face.
I get what you're saying,
So
but
after a while, it
I get what
happens
you're
so
saying,
much,
but
you gotta
I feel what
do
you're saying. But at the end of the day, as a business owner, we are being held at a certain standard, and like I said, the vibe depends on how you set the tone.
All right, we're gonna move. We're
Yeah.
gonna move. We're gonna move. We're gonna
All
move.
right. Let's go ahead and move on because last week we did cover Brian McKnight and the discussion he had about his children. However, Christian Rock is in the news for saying something very similar. She was on a podcast called One Night with Steiny, and she discussed regretting having her child. I got that clip.
I wish I never had my kid because of the evil stuff that's
The evil in the world.
yeah, so much evil, but even it's close to my kid. It's in his daddy, it's in his grandmother, it's in the people that
Do you regret putting him online?
no. Because look, when he was online, everything was fine. Right? Soon as his went up from his dad's side,
Why?
it was like,
Wait, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be weird, but why is that?
because I was with little baby
Oh, so that was
during
the
the
response?
Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah. So that was Christian Rock just basically making the news saying she regrets having her child. And I just thought this was a parallel to what we talked about last week with Brian McKnight.
Yep.
And how people have different views on the same shit because she's not going to get the feedback Brian McKnight gets.
Nope.
They always messing with
She,
Rashawn.
when she was talking
She-
about the evil in other people, why didn't she include herself?
Oh, somehow she excluded herself.
Like, if
No accountability.
If you notice, she didn't mention herself. She
or
mentioned
her parents. Cause
She didn't mention herself at all. No accountability at all. And you started this when you put that young man on social media.
That's her baby. Okay.
And I
when it come
understand
to
that.
Rashawn, she did a lot of stuff that was messed up. You know what I'm saying? When it come to her pregnancy and her relationships and all of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But I can kind of understand where she's coming from when she's saying that because she gets a lot of backlash because of her son and his disabilities, and people always talking about Krishan or her baby.
But she,
Her son has disabilities?
Yes.
What kind? I don't know.
Well, now allegedly they're saying he's blind. They're saying allegedly now. This is what I'm saying. They're also saying that the reason why he's the way he is because she drunk while she was pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But she still decided to have her child. You see what I'm saying? So whatever disability he may have, she still loves her son. So she shows him off with her. You know, this is my baby. I'm not gonna hide my child because y'all got an issue and y'all got a situation.
So once you open yourself up to that, now you open yourself up to the criticisms that come beyond.
And that's
with
fine.
that.
But she, I mean, just it's like she's a topic all the time. Like
She
leave
made
her
her-
alone.
she
She
made her-
smoking drink.
But see, she's not the only person to have done that.
She made herself a topic though of
But
her toxic
that's why I'm
behavior
like-
pattern.
Even if she's just out with her baby, having a good time with her child, somebody gonna find something to say
But
about
she's
what she
opened
doing.
herself up to this criticism, and that's the thing about getting in the public eye. When you're
And,
in the
and you
public-
and you are. Hey, go ahead. Finish
when
what you
you're
said.
in the public eye, willingly, then you open yourself up for the criticism.
Even when she
and
don't try to
critique.
be in the public
But
eye, she
that's-
can be in the
that-
house hiding somewhere and somebody got a video camera.
That's what happens. That's where we're at as a society now.
I think they should just leave that girl alone and let her take care of her child like she's taking
So
care
she can pick and choose when she wants to be famous, is what you're saying.
of
Yep.
She's famous regardless.
So that's
So
what
it ain't
comes
no
to the
picking and
territory.
choosing. Now, what I'm saying is, let that girl live with her child. Let her figure out what's going on with her baby. Leave her alone.
We- so-
it's like y'all. It's like people messing with her every time. If she pee wrong, her pee went crooked in the toilet, and the baby was in the walker. It's like it's just her all the time.
So the
She's always topic.
parallel with what Doug was saying was Brian McKnight last week spoke his truth. He got the backlash. She's speaking her truth. There isn't. And you are proving the point by how
What
defensive
you mean it's not a backlash?
She gets
she gets
backlash all the
critiqued all
time.
the
Before
time.
this
She's more
interview.
responsible for the kid being fucked up than Brian McKnight's
Exactly.
But then too, you
children.
gotta think about what she was going through when she was pregnant, also.
But you
who
s-
she was with and the things she was.
But
going
she
through.
put herself in that
But
situation
sometimes
though.
when you in an abusive relationship, it's hard to get out of there.
I
So it's not
can't
like you put
feel
yourself
sorry
in
for
that
somebody who
situation.
take a bottle and bust somebody up in the head on camera.
It depends on the reason they did.
I mean, come on. You are not you. I don't call that being abusive when you are dishing that shit out?
We're not
It's-
looking at accountability. She's
She's not being accountable for
And
her
I was just about to say, and one
has to be
thing
held
that sounds crazy. Like I keep saying, everything just sounds crazy. All these bits, these sound bites sound crazy. But if you remember, she was the one doing it. Ain't she the one endangering the child still, though, if that's the case?
Yeah.
So I'm sure she's still drinking. She's still smoking.
And that you're chasing fame, like you're saying, well, she wants to be famous sometimes.
She's
like
been
you
doing
can't
better.
be. I don't
You're
wanna
not
be
allowed to
famous when
choose
I'm
that.
with the
She's
kid.
been doing better. She changed her
I mean,
life, y'all. She's not the same Krishan that she was when she got pregnant.
So what's the topic?
But hold
She's
on.
talking about-
Even with that though, parenting is you can do a lot of damage to a kid. Like regardless, you can just do a lot of damage to a kid. So it's like just listening to how these people, for her and Brian McKnight, just listening to how they talk about their kids. Man, this shit is crazy. To me, it's just crazy.
She always talks good about her baby too, but you
She
gotta
just
think about
said she
the way
didn't want it when
was
she
brought
didn't
up,
I'm
too.
gonna say she just wish she never had
Brought
them,
up a certain kind
even
of
with the
way, you don't
evils.
really know what to do,
But these are
'cause-
things you.
She just said she
We're
did.
talking
She
about
wish she never had a
kids,
kid.
yo. We're talking
I
about
mean,
kids,
I
baby.
Wish she never had a kid, and she was drinking and smoking and doing drugs while carrying the kid.
I can see why she said that. See, it's what she's saying is she wished she never had them because of all the backlash and stuff she get about them. It's not. I mean, you know, just what
But
she said.
she was the one that did all this, though.
Yes, she is. But you also got to think about her situation
Was
with her
she-
man that she was with at the time.
She
the
put her-
abuse that she was going
Her
through.
man forced
the
her to
whole
do drugs.
situation.
Her man forced her.
Blueface.
Her man forced
We know
her
who
to
the
be
guy
on the
is.
show.
You know what I'm
Her
saying?
man.
I don't know what I mean. Like, you know, like I said,
No,
I follow.
Bitch smoke.
They literally have a show that follows their whole lifestyle.
But stop.
So
but stop.
it's more than just a show, though.
But stop.
But if you put in your
She
if you
put
put in a
herself-
reality, I ain't mean cut you off. If you are doing a reality show, what's supposed to be your lifestyle, that's how her and Blueface became famous.
before she chose,
I mean, what you expect?
before she chose the route with Blueface, I believe she was an athlete and all this
Yeah.
stuff.
They both
She
was
was.
athletes.
Hold on. So y'all, but then y'all both chose to detour off the athletic path, and y'all both chose
Drugs and alcohol.
Reality
drugs.
stars.
You wanted to chase.
No, they chose
fame.
drugs and alcohol.
You chose chasing fame, and whatever came with the fame, you were willing to accept. So now, once you have the fame and the fortunes or whatever comes with the fame, now you want to kind of push the fame off, but you can't do that because that's not how society works. You wanted to be famous, and you did
gotta
all
take
this
everything
stuff
that
to
come
be
with it.
famous. You got to take everything that
She
comes
didn't know
with
what
it.
she was signing up for when she signed.
No,
Listen
most-
to
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
most-
You looking at me like that, but like I said, I follow a lot of this. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get
A
it.
lot of stuff with her and the stuff that she's been going through. So some stuff y'all might not know. You know
Most
what I'm saying?
people-
So I'm just trying to put that out there. That man had that girl gone. You know her
Hey,
mind was
you know what I
wrong.
heard this weekend that sent me over the rail?
What?
And I'm about to say it to you. You're making excuses for that girl.
No, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to put an understanding out there. Like when some women go through certain shit with men and they're battered and stuff like that, that affects the way they raise that child. That
She
affects
was
the
a
way they
batterer.
Exactly. She was throwing.
I saw her swinging.
She was
Yeah,
throwing.
because she had to defend herself a
Oh
lot of the time.
No, okay, so let me say this. Let me say this.
No, I'm not doing that.
I and this is why I've always said I don't watch that Zeus bullshit.
And
Because
it's not just Zeus though.
But, that's fine, but that's where they were. And when they were airing these shows,
They was violent.
it wasn't a one-sided thing. You
He
can't
was
say
battering her and stuff like they were battering each
They
other.
were brawling, like they were fighting. It wasn't he was abusing her or she was abusing him. No, they were fighting each other.
And then what's crazy
He
is
had
Wobble
mind
up.
control
you
over her,
run,
too.
you run to her
You can't-
defense.
you can't
like
be-
he, like
you
it's
Kels,
both of them.
you
I'm just speaking from a woman's
You
perspective.
can't be. You can't holler abuse when you are dishing it out. Abuse is when it's only one sided and somebody's dominate that person, and no matter what, they are taking advantage of all.
They're
costs.
both the aggressors.
Both are clearly aggressive. If you both are sitting there hitting each other, there's no damn well you can sit there and holler, "I'm being abused." When I saw her took that big ass bottle and cracked his ass behind the head, I don't want to hear shit about talking about somebody being abused, because if you scared, you're gonna leave. Simple.
It's not that easy sometimes in situations.
if
like,
you- if they-
not
it
that
ain't easy to leave.
Listen, when it comes
But
to
they're just
abuse
abusive.
and toxic relationships, sometimes it's not that easy.
You
to
right.
leave
I
the
got
man.
you. I got
it's
you.
Not that easy for
Or
her to
is
go.
it not
It's
that easy to
for
leave
him
a
go
woman?
either.
Or it's not that easy to
You know
leave
what
a
I'm saying? It
woman?
goes both ways.
And how that goes, but like I say, the bottom line is you chase fame. You got famous. Now you're trying to hide from the fame when you want to. You knew that these people were going to be on you once you had a child. You knew that these people were going to be hovering around you once you had a child. That's what comes with fame. You see how they acted when Drake child came? Like, that's what happens with fame.
There's nothing else that's interesting
But
about
that's
you.
because Drake was exposed for having a
But-
child.
but
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
it's levels
It
of these
just-
things.
It just comes with fame. Like, I'm famous now. My kid's famous because I had him. So you know,
Or my
and-
kid's famous because I chose to put him on social media.
And now we saw you, because you, like you said, your life's been documented. We've seen how you've lived your life throughout these past couple of years, and now we see
least 5.
the product of how living your life like that now has affected you. And now you want us to, okay, can't talk about it. No, we see this now.
Yeah, one
She
thing
was
I
a
can't
science
give her
experiment.
props on
That's
stuff.
all
She
that
has
was. They
changed
treated her
a
like a
whole lot
science
since
experiment.
Those days, she has turned her life around a lot since that. You know what I'm saying? So she's not, the same.
You have
Child
she,
appreciation.
you have to.
Yeah, so she's grown up a lot. So she knows the things she did wrong, and she's trying to change her life because of it.
It's too late.
Well,
No, it's never
we
too
have
late.
we have
The
to
kid's already hurt.
Stop. We have to see if her life has changed. See, she's been changed how long? See, I can name a chick who I think has changed. Black China, ain't heard nothing about the girl, have you?
Nope.
She's changed. She's a completely different woman, I
She's
believe.
out, yo, you don't even.
She
I
goes
look.
by
I know.
Angela now. That's
Okay,
her name.
but that's what I'm saying. That's the change.
And Krishan goes by Krishan, not Krishan Rock anymore.
But I don't think she's changed. I think she's still just as toxic. She's just not as publicly.
Oh, we know she's just as toxic.
So,
Wasn't she
no,
just
she
rolling up
hasn't
to the
changed.
set with all the bloods in tow?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
hasn't changed per se. not what I consider
You
changing.
said to keep putting yourself out there for the
But you
wrong
said
reasons.
Angela changed.
Who was the other one? The Superhead.
No, she's still.
She's still out there. She ain't changed.
I don't know. Yeah,
Nah,
I don't know.
She
about
she
Corinne.
changed her name. That's it.
Cause I ain't heard like her and
No, she's still out here doing devious shit. Maybe not the old
See,
devious
you
shit.
have to have years in to change. Like Black China, we ain't heard about her in like 3-4
bro.
years. So-
Superhead used to always be in the
Because I'm
news.
spotlight.
But
Can't
you
do
know
nothing about
that's
it.
what we consider change. But yeah, I hope Krishan does change. I hope she does get better and stuff like that.
People
And I
still
wish
ain't
her
gonna
son
leave
the
her
best.
alone.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they
if,
will.
if you literally
It
change,
ain't that important that
right? They want.
People making her important by
No.
keep talking about it.
she
Did-
makes herself important.
Yeah, she put.
She put herself back in the spotlight with these comments. Like it's not like we're going out our way. Oh man, what is Krishan up to?
Krishan
No,
doing?
Yeah.
she just said some outlandish shit, and we're like, oh my god,
I
you
don't
the
think
one that's
she
doing
did-
all of
I'm not
this.
trying, like I said, I'm not trying to defend her all the way like that, but I don't
Yeah,
think
you
she
are.
meant
Yeah,
it in
you
the way
are.
that it came out.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Yeah,
Because she
she
love
did.
her son. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
as she should.
So-
She did when she was carrying him.
she still was her first child. She didn't know she was getting fucked up with Blueface. So I mean,
hey.
Hey,
I mean,
hey.
she don't.
And he's as accountable as she is.
Exactly.
Like I'm not.
Yeah,
just
but
gonna
that's
blame
her body. That's her body. And she,
yeah.
and
Yeah, but her
she,
brain
but
ain't
she,
right either.
she controls what goes
But
inside
as
of
the
it.
man,
He can tell her. He can tell her to stop all he wants to.
Yeah.
If
You
she
do and you don't.
If she
He
does,
gonna
do
tell her to stop
and you
then
don't.
handle the damn drink.
But
if she doesn't have the own willing mind, the
stop
mindset
on
not
her
to
own.
do
She
it.
didn't.
Okay,
That's
so
what I'm
you
saying.
can't
Her
blame
mind won't- her
you
mind,
can't
like-
you can't blame somebody else for
but
your
I'll
own
say
weakness.
it's a lot easier to go along with somebody who's already in cahoots with you as well.
Your
though
body, your choice.
You're right.
Exactly.
But you know,
Can't tell you when to
if
have a
I'm
baby,
the
when
guy
not
and
to.
knowing that she's pregnant and still allowing her to do these things.
I couldn't do that. Yeah.
So you have some culpability to this.
Yeah,
I mean, even
situation.
like I
Ultimately,
said,
it's her decision.
right,
It
it's
is
her
ultimately
decision at
her
the end of the day.
decision, but you're not helping the situation at all. You're
I mean,
actually hurting.
I understand. I get you on it, but if you know that how the relationship is structured, she ain't gonna listen.
So I'm not going to give all the blame to Krishan. Blueface plays his part, but Krishan's just as accountable, if
I
not
mean,
more.
both knew science and knew what you should and shouldn't do while you're carrying a
At
child.
the end of the day, she has a final decision.
Yeah, it's her body, and the child suffers from it. 'Cause you're telling me the child has health conditions that came about from her decisions to continue doing things to her body while she was carrying them. So
Allegedly, that's what they
allegedly,
say.
yeah, you're right. It is
That's what they
allegedly,
say,
but you know what I'm saying. If the child has health issues, what do you think they're going to be linked to? Especially when mother and father are pretty healthy.
Right.
Yeah, so it's on that. It's on her.
Former athletes said that.
Yeah, former athletes.
Yeah.
Both of them. So, yeah,
That's fucked up. Now the child can't be an athlete.
Well, all right, what else we got?
Okay, let's go.
We always
ahead.
had the Special Olympics.
Well, I wasn't
True.
sure.
I mean,
I was trying to leave that alone, but yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to the main topic because Dame Dash called out 50 Cent for tearing down Diddy via documentary. Isn't the documentary supposed to be airing soon?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah, so recently Dame Dash decided to call out 50 Cent.
MAGA 50 Cent.
Oh, he's MAGA now.
Oh, yeah, he MAGA.
Oh, Dame Dash called out 50 Cent for tearing down another black man through this new documentary series. 50 has an upcoming Diddy documentary series, and he's gonna. It's obviously a hit piece on Diddy. Lots of people have been expressing a little bit of disappointment in this.
He hurt.
Yeah,
He hurt.
and the Queens and 50 is doing a lot of trolling on IG, and Dame Dash posted on IG, and he said, "Never trust a black man that will make a documentary tearing down another black man for a white man. That's nasty work," Dame Dash wrote. And he said, "I'm not playing these ghetto games that's played out," and that was it. We're waiting to see if 50 responds, but all that's tied to the documentary that 50 Cent is putting out on Diddy, which I don't agree with either.
But you know that's what 50 does.
Yeah, no. How many documentaries?
Nah, this is
50's petty.
Nah,
What
this-
documentary did he put out on Ja Rule?
None.
Look, yet to be determined. Yet to be determined. You don't know what 50 liable to do.
Nah,
Are
50
you surprised 50 doing something like this?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, to this level, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I expect him to crack jokes and talk shit.
Are
Yeah.
you,
This is-
sat
this
here
is-
and said that
this
the
is-
petty king.
No, this
they
is-
didn't
What
think-
other documentary has 50 put out like this on?
This some next level shit, bro.
That's This
You're trying to go for my character.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
That's 50.
No.
That's 50.
No. Everything.
No.
No, 50. He'll crack jokes.
That's
He'll
your
hit-
character.
Yeah, but no,
Demeaning
not necessarily your
your
character. He cracked jokes.
It don't
on
go
you.
past social media. I'll say that.
Right.
Usually with 50. Outside of the Ja Rule shit, you don't really hear.
And wasn't Dame in the R. Kelly documentary?
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was R. Kelly, Jay-Z, Dame Dash.
Yeah, Dame was in the R. Kelly documentary. If memory serves me correct.
But Dame didn't create it, did he?
Yeah.
I'm
The
just
point-
The difference is 50 is creating this.
Yeah,
and
50 is the
and
executive
we
producer
know
behind
why
this.
he's doing it because it's some get back because his wife his baby mom was getting slutted out.
That's really what it is.
That's what it is. And it's 50 fault because 50 left her ass dangling out there. So what you expect?
that, and there's some money to be made off it. 50 is all about his
Nah,
money.
50
You
like I said,
nah, it's
50
money to be made off this.
50 selling out. Then and like I said, I call you heard what I call him MAGA 50. He's selling out hard. You know what I'm saying? He's selling out hard.
This is the 50 I know. I don't know where y'all so
Nah,
surprised
50,
that
50
doing
taking
this
it
stuff.
50 taking it to the next level. He really aligning himself hard as hell with the Trump administration and stuff like that. Cause you know he trying to do the same thing with what's the name got down in Atlanta with the movies.
Oh, yeah,
studio.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, he doing the isn't that in Louisiana?
Yeah, exactly. In Louisiana, he's sitting there pushing a bill that's hurt Louisianans, especially black ones. On top of that, a bill that he trying to push. So 50 is straight MAGA 50. He's aligning himself. He's selling out hard. So
But this is the thing. Y'all laugh with 50 B, but now he done went too far.
Yeah, because
this is next.
Bruh,
Bruh, what other
Now he
document?
done went too far.
Yeah.
he did. I mean,
50's
That's what 50
50
do.
don't usually leave social media with the hit pieces. He'll do an interview or something if it's a personal thing like with Power or a personal beef. But he has never put together a hit piece documentary on anybody.
You know
This is next level.
But you know he got a thing out for Diddy anyway. So anything he
Nah,
can
he
do,
hurt. He go ahead. I'm sorry.
anything that he can do to try to humiliate him even more or anything else, he gonna do it.
Now this just shows how hurt he is for Diddy slutting out his baby mom. That's all.
Well, that's his baby mama fault. And then make a documentary about
No, it's
her
50 fault because if 50 cared about her like how he cared about it, he'd have kept her ass close to his
Well,
ass.
see, now 50 about to get paid.
Nah, because
That don't even make no sense.
It does.
It's 50 fault, so she went
It
out
is.
there and
Right.
put.
no, hold on. Did now
You just sat here and said it's
what
blue
had,
fa-
okay,
like-
hold on. Let me go ahead and tell you. What have we been talking about when women break that 1%? They stay in a circle. They pass them around. So at 50,
That's
you
still-
had hold
that's
on. He
rather
had a
hypocritical.
That is
baby.
extremely
No, it's
hypocritical.
not. He had a baby. She had a baby for this nigga. She don't. The nigga is tight with his money because it's been talked about. The nigga don't look out, especially other chicks that dated his ass. You feel what I'm saying? So this is your baby mom. You don't even look out for her. So now she gonna mess with niggas who she gonna be around other niggas who's millionaires and billionaires. Say here go Diddy. That's why she up on the Diddy. You
Let me turn it to a cum bucket.
Hey, it happened.
And-
They pass each other.
And that's his fault.
They pay, yeah. Well, get why? Then why the fuck he mad? Why he still making a documentary? Then
And regardless
he
of what
hurt.
happened,
That nigga hurt.
And regardless of what happened, she's still gonna be your baby mom. Whatever you do,
Exactly.
She's
She
still gonna
just
be
been
your baby
slutted
mom.
out. That's all. This other billionaire does.
Look,
What we
she-
just talked
she
about
ain't the first,
But what
and
we
she
just
ain't
talked
gonna be
about
the
what
last to
Cam
get
said.
smutted.
What we just talked about a couple shows ago about Cam saying, I gotta know everybody who you fuck because I don't want nobody to have ups on me. Diddy got an up on fucking 50.
How?
He slutted out his baby mom.
He
Diddy got an up on 50 by slutting out his baby mom.
But I'm
That's
still
the
trying
reason
to
why.
figure out how
That's
it's
the
this
reason
nigga
why.
fault though.
had
Because he's mad because
I
he
had
did it.
first.
So now he doing
I
all
had
this
it first,
extreme.
so now I'm mad because you came behind me.
I still
and at
don't-
this
He's not
age
looking at it like
and
that.
At this age of my life, if you get a woman, more than likely
He's
she's
not.
been smutted
Well,
once.
I'm sorry. Obviously,
I'm just saying.
Obviously,
If
he
you
hurt
think
by
you're
this
being a
shit.
virgin at our
Guess
rightful
what?
age and stuff like that.
That's not the point.
She been smutted.
That's not the point. We talking
she
about.
chose that.
We're
And
ta-
she
But
chose
she
that
chose-
You right.
smutted out life.
She
We're
chose to do that.
right. We're
So you
talking
can't be mad at
because
Diddy,
Diddy. I
but
mean,
you don't
Diddy.
follow suit.
Diddy paid that
You feel me?
$10,000
Like,
month rent.
He couldn't get her to smut out. So Diddy got her to smut out. Don't hate the player.
He is hating the player. That's why he making this documentary, and he taking it to another level because he hurt behind that shit. Diddy got a up on his ass.
Yeah, but I think 50 has overstepped boundaries.
He did.
I know. Here we go. 50. Like 50 always oversteps.
Nah, this is some next level shit.
50 a habitual line stepper.
Nah,
this one is
not like this.
Line
dog.
stepper, button pusher.
habitual line stepper.
might as
But
well
this
make a
one
line
is the
step
one
dance
that
out of car.
Nigga, you almost 50
Line
years
dance
old.
and call
You
it
still
Diddy.
acting like
Yeah,
you
take
20
that,
something
take
years
that.
old. You a billionaire, bro. You gotta move different. You can still do your thing, but I'm just like, yo, you taking that, you trying to hurt another black billionaire. That's the part we're talking about. Yeah.
50 don't care.
We understand that, but so as us, really, he ain't looking out for us. So where do we continue to give him space to have this type of behavior? Because if he do it to a motherfucker who got,
50 been
No,
doing
that's not.
this
yeah,
for
that's not. That's
forever,
not what I'm
and
saying.
now-
50 been doing this since 50 came onto the scene.
See y'all missing the point. If he's willing to do this to another black powerful billionaire, right? What that
You know who own- the only nigga to match his petty?
means? So what that means to somebody like you, me,
Hassan,
you, he don't give
Ja
a fuck.
Rule asking where were you back then?
That's not the
Where were
point.
you
So
back
where?
then?
So
You
where?
know the only nigga
so
to match
where
this
do-
nigga petty?
So where do we get?
Curtis!
So where do we cross? Where do we draw the line at? Like, hey, nigga, you need to carry yourself in a different manner. Because
gonna
if
do
we
it.
don't, yes, he will. If we don't give him the attention, he would change his behavior pattern.
But there's people that want to see it. It's people
and
that
that's why
are curious
So
of what
that-
he gonna do.
So this is where. So the people who want to see it, and I'm gonna put this out there. If this nigga willing to go this limb to tear down another black powerful person, right, for his own sensitivity, what you think he gonna do to the average person? So I guess until it hits you in the mouth, now it's like, oh my gosh, that's something
You
that y'all
getting
really
mad at
need.
50
But
for
this is
being
what y'all
50.
need to look at though.
You
This
trying to
nigga-
give him? You're trying to
I'm
give
not
him
trying
the
to give
benefit of
that
the
nigga
doubt.
shit. Y'all giving it to
He
him.
ain't gonna
50
deal with the
do some
average
petty
person.
shit all the time.
This is beyond
He always
petty.
been petty.
This
Like
is
he
beyond
don't
petty,
care.
though.
Now we gonna be like 50. This is it with you.
Nah,
do it
this
no
is
more.
beyond petty. this beyond petty. Because real talk, this is. I mean, if you really want to keep it, real, we just got finished talking about how these in that life that's up in that upper enchilada, they pass they women around. The women not coming down messing with no average dude no more. Once you're going to attach yourself to the wealthy life, you're going to make sure you stay within that circle. So you might see, oh, that's what's the name girl? He with her now? That's how what they
that's
do.
on them.
Yeah.
And on top of that, if you know that they getting passed
but 50
around,
is he the one taking it a step further because instead of him like, all right, I'm cool, it's all good, you got that.
Cause he's not cool.
No, he's mad. He hurt.
You know they getting passed around. You know eventually
the nigga hurt.
He's going to somebody else. Exactly.
Eventually the smutting going to come.
The nigga hurt that Diddy got one up on.
They
both from New York. They both from New York. They both billionaires and they close. Close like in vicinity. And this nigga slutted out my baby mom. Yeah,
well,
that
your
nigga
baby
mad.
mama went and got slutted out. We can't keep blaming it on Diddy to slutting out. She slutted
Well, he's
herself
blaming
out.
it on her. That's why he doing the shit that he's doing.
Like I say, I'm not surprised. 50 just being 50 to me.
I'm not surprised.
That's just what 50 does.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and move it along because there was some more bullshit in the news. You had Ray J getting arrested after a domestic dispute happened on his live stream. Let me cue that.
Living in a world, bro. Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro. On the down. They in my house. They making threats to me. Who's been driving? Everybody. I didn't point nothing at y'all. You pointed a gun at us. I didn't point nothing at y'all. You pointed a gun at us. Yeah, whatever. Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house. We having an argument. All right? We grown-ups. If you want to leave, leave. The kids is upstairs sleeping in my bed. You want to go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown-up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you want to snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids. And I'm going to defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police going to come and understand what I'm going through. Then I go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep. And they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying.
So that was Ray J showing you a clip of the live stream as well as his response to after getting arrested.
They're in his house, right?
Yeah, this happened in his house on Thanksgiving. So he was live streaming, I guess, from Twitch.
Yeah.
And that's when all that went down back and forth. And I guess because of the charges and the gun on camera, he was banned from Twitch after that live stream. So he was booked at LAPD's I always forget how to say this. Van Nuys station, and his bail was listed for $50,000. So they reached out to attorneys and representatives, and there's been no comment released other than Ray J saying this was the worst Thanksgiving in the effing world. And Ray J allegedly grabbed a handgun from the table and argued with Princess Love over the custody of their children. And that's what led to all that. And says that a docket from the courthouse says that they've been filed for divorce in February 2024. So they're apparent. Oh, Kelly knows about this.
They're not
so
together.
What's the deal with Princess Love and Ray J?
They had felt, like I said, they had fell out already. They was in the process of a divorce.
Yes.
And he was been dating other people and doing all kinds of stuff. He got a show now called The Love Cabin. So it's a lot of stuff that's been going on with them. You know, especially like with the TV networks and all that type of stuff. They both put producers on certain shows and stuff like that. So when it come to this part with the kids, what he's saying is, y'all drunk, you about to take my kids out. So I'm kind of defend them a little bit, but not really, almost just a little bit. Because if they drunk and they arguing and they trying to take the kids, okay, I can understand him being upset. Don't take my kids out of this house because you got a problem and y'all been drinking. Let them lay down, do whatever. But she talking about she didn't want to leave her kids with him because he was upset Okay,
Yes.
at the end of the day, he's not gonna hurt his kids. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they upstairs asleep. So if y'all can fix this shit tomorrow, cause y'all been fixing shit since y'all got y'all filed for y'all divorce. So basically, I feel like it was pumped up. She kind of pumped it up to the point where it got to. Because you didn't have to grab them kids. You knew that was a trigger for him, one. You know, if y'all arguing, you and your homegirl, y'all go. The kids upstairs sleep, leave them alone.
No, that was a nigga with him.
Well, whoever it was, homegirl, homeboy, leave them kids alone. They upstairs sleep. You know what I'm saying? You go do whatever you do. That was the trigger.
That's just another toxic couple.
Yeah,
they're just another toxic couple.
Now, from my understanding, the man that Ray J was referencing was like the husband of the cousin of Princess Love. So Princess
Her
Love,
girl cousin, right?
yeah, had a girl cousin, and this dude he's referring to was her husband.
Just more kids you feel sorry for.
So it wasn't
You
just
coming
some
up
random
in
nigga
so you coming up in my house, take my kids out of the bed while they sleep,
And you drunk.
and you're allegedly drunk. Like
She looked drunk.
I had issues with that too. Like,
Yeah.
why you in my house? Like, if the kids was here before you got here, they was here for a reason.
And you
So
arguing with me, and then-
So again, this is where
I feel sorry.
this
for
is
the
where
kids.
I don't like situations like this, because it's like you playing, you being aggressive, and then you want to cry for like, oh my God, look at, he's a big bad wolf. Like, you're clearly instigating, exaggerating this shit, because I'm looking at your daughter about big as you.
But don't they have
And you got her up. You got her up.
you
walking
hanging
around with her, like what we
Making a
doing?
scene.
That's
Making
they're
a
making
scene.
it making a
Making it-
bigger scene.
Making it than what
this
it is.
this is
Right.
why
Let
I
y'all
know
do your
that-
argument. You
right.
go ahead and let him keep
This
kids.
is
It's fine.
right,
Where they
this,
at?
this is the reason why
Did
you
he
can tell it's
brandish
some
a
bullshit.
weapon? Did he brandish a weapon?
Yeah,
It's his house.
It's his house. He had a gun.
Okay, now why are we brandishing a weapon?
Because you taking my kids out, you waking them up while they sleep.
Why?
You taking,
Feeling threatened in my home.
Exactly.
I mean,
and you
I
got this nigga
understand
with
that,
you.
but you have your kids there as well. So why are you brandishing a weapon?
My kids are in my
You-
home and we're feeling threatened.
right, and you're waking up my kids, and you're physically removing my kids out of my home.
And allegedly, didn't Ray J have a party celebration for sleeping with 10,000 people? Like,
Yeah, I mean, he's a whore. We know that.
I
But-
mean,
it's just more toxicity.
Yeah, that ain't got
like
nothing to
I
do with that
said,
situa-
I
yeah.
feel sorry for the kids. I feel sorry for the kids in this situation.
yeah, because like I said, you
Both
clear.
parents are out of control. Both.
I
understand.
can't say Ray J out of control when they're in his house.
I like I said.
If it was
I
if
just
it
feel
was
sorry for
her
the
house,
kids.
if it was her house, all right, got it. The kids is in his house, in his bed, sleep. So you and your girl cousin husband bring y'all allegedly drunk asses to my house to take my kids
Because we
out
had
of
an
my
argument.
bed because we had an argument. Fuck no.
Like I
First
said.
of all, you shouldn't even let them motherfuckers in.
I just feel sorry for the kids. The kids be caught up in a bunch of foolishness that they ain't got no business being caught up
Yeah, but it's
in.
not. I'm not gonna blame this on Ray J. You know what I'm saying? This is clearly the mom's fault.
seems like she's an instigator.
She's instigating this
she,
shit.
Princess Love is definitely an
I don't know.
She
I
always
don't watch
was
definitely
a
an
victim all the
instigator.
time.
She is one of the biggest instigators I've ever
Right.
seen.
So now
Ever since Love and
why?
Hip Hop.
So how?
when you pretty like that?
Yeah, but
sometimes
so-
it's pretty
Yeah.
privileged.
Now what that
Pretty-
what?
pretty get you fucked
Right.
up.
So what that mean? What I mean when I said earlier, like, hey, you gotta get you somebody average. You ain't gotta deal with a headache. She a headache.
Oh yeah,
She's a headache.
Oh yeah, Princess.
She's a straight headache.
But
And
she want a headache when they first got together.
well,
You know what I'm
as
saying?
of
You
right
want a
now.
headache enough for him to marry
Well,
her.
again,
But
she
you know,
is
things change after they ring with that finger.
obviously she's a headache now.
know-
She's a drama queen.
You know when she been a headache, but you know when when she pretty, you
can't
let
be
the
giving-
red flags go. You
Yeah.
don't care.
Try to give, you try
Yeah,
to
you
try to
give
put
a
up with certain
reason.
things.
Captain Save a
Yeah,
hoe.
you give a reason because she pretty. Oh,
Trying to save a motherfucker. You can't say that
She ain't
hoe.
gonna act like that the whole time. Knowing
Yeah.
damn well
She gonna act like that.
the whole time.
Like I said,
Love and Hip Hop.
she instigating that shit. I don't like when women try to be aggressive and then when you get the energy matched, now you're like, oh my God, look at him. The big bad wolf is scaring me. Like, nigga, you are doing the shit. If you gonna walk that shit, walk it. If not,
Stand
stay in your
up.
lane.
Exactly. You can't be a toxic couple and survive. So Ray J, unfortunately, is going to be in some shit already.
He'll be
banned from
straight.
Twitch because of this. I'm sure it's
He got on another platform. I forgot what it was.
I'm sure. Well, yeah, I'm sure he'll be straight, but in that regards, but it's going to damage his reputation.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, but
How?
that's it's kind of what Ray, like, unfortunately, that's how Ray J's known for.
I don't see. I don't
Ray
see.
J's known for being. I'm not saying it's his fault or not.
I don't
He's
see
just
how this
always
situation
in chaos.
I got you, but I don't see how this situation can be negative on him when again it's his home.
Yeah,
they
they
come
still
to
gonna make it
they
negative
can't.
on him.
Well, I mean, but this is where people got to look and let the facts be the facts. I'm in my home. My kids is in my bed. They are asleep. You two adults brung you alleged drunk ass in my home, trying to physically remove my kids out of my home. Now, if I allow that to happen, then motherfuckers be like, "Oh, you a bitch ass nigga. You ain't protect your kids. You just let somebody." So I'm standing on business saying y'all not removing my goddamn kids, and you still gonna say it's my fault.
Ray
Like,
J-
come on, you
but
can't
Ray
do
J
that.
won't get the benefit of the doubt because he's always in chaos.
No, you can give somebody the benefit of doubt if
Not if this
you
is your life. If this is it, that's just his life.
I get what you're saying, but you can give somebody a benefit if you paying attention to somebody his life. You can give a benefit of doubt when you can clearly say, "Oh, this ain't his fault."
Cool. All right. I wanted to move on because Mike Epps was in the news. Mike Epps says some comments that were usually taken in reference when Max B got released, and he was discussing how people in prison shouldn't be celebrated when they get out. Hold on, let me play the original clip first.
For our youth, we have to start targeting and gearing, celebrating those journeys. Those are the wrong journeys to celebrate, young men. There's no reward for coming home after 30 years. You don't get no fucking care package, nigga. You are a failure. Get your ass out here and help these kids, nigga. Pay that back forward. You see what I'm saying? That's the reward. I got niggas all the time come straight home. If I don't do what they want me to do for them, I'm a sellout. I'm a sucker ass nigga.
Right.
I done did the whole bit with them. I done been to Walmart 100 times, Jay paying and meeting guards, doing all kind of shit I ain't supposed to be doing, fucking with you, nigga. But
Soon as you say no one time,
they done forgot about the other 99 times you said yes. You know,
that's the cold thing.
I got a buddy right now, man, hurt my feelings that he sends all these different messages out and saying shit about me. I done been there for this nigga 100 times, 100 times, man. And he sends, every time I see somebody, they saying he's saying the. So I start telling the motherfuckers who tell me that, what did you say, nigga, when he told
So that was Mike Epps originally addressing those comments when Max B came home.
I got a problem with that comment.
What's the issue with that comment?
Well, all right. Number one, if you going off with somebody told you, right? That's a problem right there. You feel what I'm saying? If you didn't hear from that nigga that said that shit, how you going off what niggas say? Because we all know niggas be brown nosing just to get next to a nigga. So if they got something on a nigga, they might heard something, whether from somebody, add something to it, make it sound worse than what it is. If you a boss like you say you are, right? If you heard something, you would go to that nigga and find out. You instead,
you talking about the last part?
He talking.
I'm talking about how he's saying how niggas coming back telling him shit.
Yeah.
And from what I'm listening to, you hearing that shit, but you don't go to him and like, hey nigga, this was being said.
Now we're talking about him saying that people coming home from prison
Yeah, I got
getting
you on that,
celebrated.
but I mean, it's like it's compact. It's like outside of that, I mean, it's another part to that. And that's what I was speaking on was the people that you saying the homie that hurt your feelings, you're saying that because you heard it from what other niggas said. You didn't hear it from him. Yeah. Now to the original part of the question, it all depends because if the nigga actually killed somebody, all right, cool. Yeah, he should come back out here and talk to the youth, set them straight. He shouldn't be celebrated. We do know that there are some cases that people be charged with stuff that they never really done.
Oh, and that's cool. If they've been like cleared of the charges, then yeah, they need to be celebrated.
Oh, we got some that hasn't been cleared of the charges.
But if you're guilty, like we know you're guilty, like we're just 100%.
Yeah, what I'm saying,
guilty.
exactly. The ones that we are guilty, yes.
They maybe acknowledge. I won't say celebrate it.
I'm gonna say, like, depends on what you was locked up for. Let's say you defended somebody. Let's say for example, somebody was beating on your mom and you killed them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You went, you did that time, you come home, we gonna celebrate you. Because you defended your mother. You know what I'm saying? You did what you were supposed to do as a man when it came to your family. Now, if you just going out there shooting people up randomly and
botched robbery attempt and all this other
stuff, no, we're not about to celebrate you coming home because we don't know what kind of level you on. Now, I feel like it depends on what you was locked up for and what your celebration is.
Correct. Because there are cases to where, like, it was one I was familiar with, two of them to be exact. One of them was charged for a murder that he never even done. He had to do 20 years before he actually got his freedom, and the judgment was overturned.
He got paid for that too. He got paid.
Yeah, another guy, he did 33 years for a burglary charge. Now, the old law is different from the new law. Old law, you get like a big wide range, but you get out on parole. Considering that when it happened, when he got charged and he got stuck up in the new law, he did 33 years for pretty much going in someone's house that nobody was there, and it was broad daylight because it's different. Whereas the new law, a first-time offender, he would have probably got probation or 8 to 10 months. He did 33 years.
I mean, yeah, the justice system is definitely messed up, but like I say, we got to stop celebrating going in like it's some type of achievement to get locked up. And maybe, if we stop celebrating them coming home, then they'll see that it's not an achievement.
It's a fucking rites of passage or something.
We have to stop celebrating a lot of this stuff. And like I say, there are certain situations, but you did your bid. You did your bid like a champ because you got caught. That's what happened.
So we know you did your bid like champ.
Yeah, like we pat you on your back.
Chin up, chest out.
We pat you on your back, get back out here in society.
Maybe give you a couple dollars just to make sure you get back right.
And become a citizen that kicks in on society. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sometimes I'd be like, we be overdoing it welcoming some people home.
Yeah, well, anyway, Mike Epps was getting some negative feedback in regards to all the comments that he had made, so he did do a follow.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Mike Epps, man. I just want to get on here and clarify and clear a few things up. Number one, about the brothers coming home from prison being celebrated. I've always been a part of reform. I got brothers right now from my hometown that I'm trying to help come home that have been in prison forever. I think you guys might have misunderstood what I was saying. I might have said it the wrong way, but what I was trying to say is we don't want to send kids mixed messages about coming home from prison, being celebrated, feeling like you got to go to prison and do 30, 40 years to be celebrated. I think you guys misunderstood that, misunderstood what I said. Wasn't saying that it was wrong to be celebrated, but we don't want to send a message to the kids saying prison is great, that you want to go home, go do 30 years and come home. I don't think that's cool. So I'm sorry if anybody took it the wrong way and got offended. I love my brothers. I've been incarcerated myself. I understand what that is, but I might have said it the wrong way, but I mean well. And I love you, brothers. Free my brothers that's coming home. My man Derek, free all the guys that's coming home, man. And
yeah, so that was Mike Epps adding clarity.
Yeah, he ain't got that. Yeah, that blowback.
He didn't need to add clarity.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
For what?
No, he didn't. He should have left that shit the way it was for all these people who was sourpuss.
Y'all be too sensitive.
Nope.
Y'all are too sensitive.
Obviously, he didn't stand on business because he had to come back.
He did. He just clarified what he said.
Clarify.
For y'all sensitive people who were like, what you mean? I went to prison and I came because you shouldn't be rewarded. You shouldn't be. It's nothing that we need to be passing on to our children. He didn't need
You
to
went to
come
jail
back.
for robbery.
He didn't.
You
need
went to
come
jail
back
for
and
murder.
clarify
You
this.
went to jail for theft. Like,
Stand on that. Stand on them 10 toes. No, we need to instill. That's not what we're trying to do. We already know the system's against the black man. So why even try to put yourself?
we're
in the
happy you
system?
came home. You needed to sit down because you was out here doing some fuckery.
Yeah.
Like I said, it depends on it. It depends on what you went in for. If you went in for some dumb shit, that you did some dumb shit and you got locked up for, no, you don't need to be
A
celebrated.
botched robbery.
You know, but if you did something
Attempted
saving
murder.
somebody's life or
Sit your ass the fuck down.
something like that,
No, we're
yeah.
not celebrating you when you come home.
Okay, well, with that being said, does Future's brother should his Future's brother be
Sitting
celebrated?
all
21 kilos.
Yeah, so Future's brother FBG,
Failure.
yeah, Casino.
I think it's Casino, yeah.
Yeah, FBG Casino, who is the older brother of Future, is at the center of the biggest fentanyl seizure in Georgia and is now facing federal charges that could put him in prison for life.
Good.
He deserved it.
Good.
He's stupid.
He deserved it.
Guilty.
If he guilty, take him.
Bro, there's
I
no
lost too
way
many people
that
to that
you're
shit. Yeah,
this
I know.
major superstar and I'm
next.
out here moving keys.
Yeah.
Only if he's guilty. Only if he's guilty. Does he
Allegedly,
need
but
Allegedly, but I'm just saying, there's no. I wouldn't even be
around it?
Yeah,
like there's no reason to be around or associated with it.
But you know, some even though you around famous people, some people can't leave that street hood.
I know.
Time alone.
But that's
there.
those are the niggas we talking about.
Yeah, like
The nigga
some
that-
people
that-
just can't.
And you want to celebrate him when he come home.
Right.
Why? For what?
For being
Like
stupid.
you have all the
You got so many
if it's you have all the means in the world
to do business where you can make
to
money.
do legitimate legal.
Can't get away from that.
Well, guess what?
That's
Nigga,
their
you
fault.
about to do an L.
Yep. Let them do it.
Like you said,
About to do
allegedly.
it.
Jail.
But if
If
they
he
find
did
out
it,
that he did
lock
it,
him
yeah,
up.
put him away.
Okay, so this happened when the Homeland Security Task Force
Oh, it's a wrap.
ran a raid on a rental home in Forest Park, which is a city in Clayton County.
They ain't
now,
say-
I know about
Clayton
Clayton
County,
County. Yeah.
Oh, he definitely
He
wrapped
gone.
up. He
Yeah,
gone.
and
Boom.
oh yeah, and it says agents from FBI Atlanta, the DEA Atlanta, and Clayton County Police Department executed a search warrant on the property November 14th, and part of a large initiative called Operation Take Back America. Oh, that just sounds like some,
Yeah, that's about right.
yeah, that targets fentanyl trafficking and transnational criminal networks. So, yeah, Future's brother probably
Was he
going down.
in the house when they.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It's his house. He is rented in his
Look,
name.
It's like if it's your car, somebody else left some shit in there.
Once
that's
they
wrong.
name all the branches of police that came up in your shit.
Homeland Security.
Look, once you heard Homeland,
You graduated.
nigga. You know it's you on.
You graduated.
Yeah, look, Homeland Security is above the feds.
Bro, you
You
gotta
feel
think
what I'm
about it. You got your locals.
Right. Then you got the state.
Then you got your little
state,
ATF and shit, your little
ATF,
state. You
then
know what I
the
mean? Maybe the
feds,
feds.
Then Homeland.
How the hell you making the Homeland
DEA, like,
Security? DEA first.
You
But then
up
you get
there.
the Homeland
up there.
Security.
Because it had to come from somewhere
Nigga.
that was,
Okay.
you know.
It
That shit-
says dude was at home. He tried to bolt out the side door,
Oh,
but was
God.
stopped and taken
Yeah,
into
take
custody outside the house.
Nigga.
Damn, the guilty man move.
He had roughly $4,000 in cash on him at the time of his arrest inside the home. And agents arrested his co-defendant, a 23-year-old from California, who exited more calmly as the raid
Was
unfolded.
it cash out, little brother? That's all I do.
So he knew it was there.
21, yeah. So they
You running, you know it's there. You ain't running
Season
for no reason. so-
21 kilos of fentanyl. Damn. And they said if distributed on the street, that's $380,000 in suspected drug
That's
proceeds.
more than that shit.
Yeah.
Are you
That's
sure?
a low estimate.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
low
a
estimate.
low ball estimate.
About
I'm
$300,000.
surprised because they be sitting there. They usually be over exaggerating shit
He gets the goofy of the month.
of the decade.
He gets the goofy.
Like nigga.
Oh, wait, my bad. They said that wasn't the estimated street value. That $380,000 was what was recovered. They also recovered an estimated $380,000 in suspected drug proceeds. So they're saying
he had bread on him.
Yeah.
Add on that to the 21 kilos.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. And 300,000 was found in rubber band stacks in the kitchen bedroom, while another 80,000 was discovered inside a designer bag that investigators believe belonged to dude. So
If that's the case, like his
You,
ass.
you ain't
So-
never coming home.
shit. So this nigga has 700.
Yeah, you looking at them numbers now.
Million.
Yeah,
cash.
on them.
Yeah, on them.
Yeah, you ain't never going home. You never coming home.
Look, that's what people
Shit.
doing now.
I would have been trying to get out that side door
and they
too.
gonna tell you how much of a real nigga he was.
A Glock
I'm
19
a real
pistol,
nigga.
Tell you how
No.
much of a
That
real
nigga
nigga.
a
about
money
to tell.
counter, a food sealer, and other
Nigga about
packing
to tell.
materials.
That's what he about to do. He ain't doing that time. They want to know where he getting that shit from.
You got to do sometime.
You gonna do a little bit.
You look. 21 keys.
Nah.
We
You're
know
doing
you
10
tell.
years minimum.
We know you tell.
Nah.
Depending on how much
10
time
years.
you're in
They
rock.
said there's a minimum of 10.
Depend
He ain't
on
gonna
who,
get 10.
depend on who that nigga giving up.
He gonna get 10.
If you got access to 21, nigga, you know somebody that has got that shit. So if you get that big fish up and that big fish leads to another big fish, yeah, that you ain't gonna look. You going look? They change your whole. They change your whole
After you
identity.
send the dude to 21.
They-
I think
they-
there's only one fish left, really. Like
No,
you in
nigga,
the operation.
man,
then.
fentanyl is listen.
21
Fentanyl.
a lot though.
It's a
Yeah,
hot
but
commodity
fent-
now.
yo,
People are doing
fentanyl
fentanyl
is
like
like,
people used to
yo,
do
I'm
cocaine
telling
and
you.
smoke weed. People putting fentanyl
telling
on their
you.
bud.
I'm scared of
Like,
that.
They
it's
cutting
crazy.
they cutting
That
fentanyl
shit
with all the
taking people
drugs.
out left and right, yo.
So,
it's
like I said, if that
ridiculous.
nigga had access to 21, nigga, you
And
know
niggas-
somebody.
Niggas be searching fat out.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
It says 21 kilos of fentanyl is generally ranging from 2.5 million to over 20
Yeah,
million.
exactly. Exactly. He was low
No,
ball.
no, that
was a cash.
yeah.
that's why we were like,
Yeah.
definitely lowball with that though.
I know nothing. As you see, federal agents that watch the show, I know nothing about the value of fentanyl.
Damn, that's a lot of fat.
That's
to
a
be
lot of
cut.
that. Look, and so like I said, if you had access to that, you know somebody. You gotta know somebody big to get that type of work.
I know that house stank. I know that house stank.
Yeah.
I know that house was stinking. Nigga, I know that shit probably hit you as soon as you hit the door.
The driveway.
As soon as you
Bro, I'm sorry to
be
tell
in the
you,
right place.
that nigga he gotta do some talking. And he gonna change his
Anybody-
identity.
And he
Got
gotta
him
do some
and felt I
time.
hate
He
him.
gonna do some talking.
He's
and some
doing
time.
10 years minimum based on laws, mandates, and shit. They said a minimum of 10 years. So if he gives up names and shit, then he
And
can
Joe
probably-
Brother is a multi-platinum,
Multi-platinum millionaire.
multi-platinum selling
You
recording
can
artist.
can
But see, at the
get
end of the day, that's his brother. That's not him.
yeah, but you can
You know.
get money just based
Yeah,
off
but some
affiliated
people stuck
with
in their
her.
ways. You
if
know,
you
when
know
it
how
comes
to
things
think,
that they do. My brother became a rapper. He's entrepreneur. He doing this over here. This is what I'm used to doing.
And I hate to say it, that he deserved what he about to get.
Yeah.
I hate to
Should've
say
hollered
that.
at your brother.
Yeah, like
should have learned and learn to
Some
get the
people
hell out
just-
the
Some
way.
people just stuck in their way. They've been hustlers all their life. They can't get away from it.
You can
That's
be
just
you
like
can be
strippers.
hustlers. You just transition. Transition.
Tell him again.
That's all. You always can be the hustler. You just got to transition.
hustle shirts. You could add 21
You know what I'm
things
saying?
in future
Hustle
shirts.
stocks.
Like hustle.
Yeah, you hustle stocks. You know what I'm saying? Person
you-
used to hustle crack and turn around
That's
hustle hot
short-
dogs
that's
and hustle
real
washing cars.
short-minded.
I mean, you just
That's
it's just
short-minded. Like you
exactly.
say, if you a hustler, you can hustle.
Anything.
Look at Master P. He hustles anything.
Exactly.
That nigga
he
got
hustled
pancake
silk,
mix.
He hustled silk the shop.
cereal and shit.
Pancake mix. Okay.
He hustled y'all them shoes.
Yeah. Them P. Millers. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on because I wanted to, let's discuss motherfucking Jules Santana because Jules Santana was in the news recently. Did y'all see that clip?
Yeah, I saw it.
I was very disappointed in Jules Santana.
Why?
Because he put the priority of not reading and saying math was more important. But
So I mean, it is an intriguing question. If you had two things to learn, math or reading, which
Reading.
one?
Reading.
Reading.
you can't do
You
math
can't do
without
math without
reading.
reading.
And
You can't even fucking read a word
if you get a contract, what the fuck?
Right.
What are we doing?
You know the numbers, but you don't know the
words.
words.
It's. I mean, it is. I mean, real talk though. It is an.
Those are both fundamentals.
It is. You're right.
And that's a terrible. Like
You're
just the
right.
way he answered it was terrible.
It was, but it's still. Hey, if you want to have fun with the conversation, it is intriguing. Which one you would choose between if you had a choice between?
He
math?
said, "Learn how to start a business." I'm like, but if you can't
Read the contract. How you know? You know.
You don't know what you're about. You don't even know what you're into.
You get ready to get effed over real bad.
You only know numbers, but you don't know how you
mean,
can get to them numbers.
If you, I mean,
you don't know the motherfucking
Hold on now,
restraints or
if you know
the
numbers,
restrictions required to get to those numbers.
No, if you know numbers,
but you don't know language.
Listen, I get what you're saying. Now, hold on. Just hear me out right quick. If you know numbers, right, you have to learn how to get to those numbers, and those numbers add up. You know how to add, subtract, and divide. So if you are dealing with money, currency, right, nobody can beat you on that. Sure, you might lag on the reading part, but nobody can. What's the most important thing that you need in this? We're going to say this goddamn country. You need that money. And money does protect you from all. Yes, it does. I mean, because
comprehension skills more than you need.
Like, you need to know how to get the money.
Hold on, listen.
Need reading and comprehensive skills. That's
You
more
still
important
have it.
That's like a word problem. Like, that's how you have to look at these things. It's a word.
I get what you're
problem.
saying, but as when you're learning, when you are dealing with currency, you still learning what you just had mentioned. So all of it, you can make an argument for either side. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Because if you know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, that's all you need to know how to make money. If you know how to make money through currency, and it's a lot of people that been millionaires didn't know how to read.
But what are the terms and conditions on making said money?
And who are these millionaires that can't read?
There's plenty of millionaires that have made money and they know how they couldn't read. They didn't know how to read.
I mean,
they did. Now they eventually took advantage of
an athlete.
I can think of Floyd.
It could be. It's been athlete. It's been
Dexter Manley.
It's been right. That's the Manley.
Few between.
He didn't know how to read.
They're far and few
they're
between.
athletes.
I get what you're saying, but there's been.
It's been a rare thing.
It's been
millionaire, and you can't read.
It's been millionaires that couldn't read or write, and they based off what they know, they got it, but they got to take advantage of because of that.
I believe more millionaires came from being able to read.
Matter of fact,
They understand how to get to the money.
Then just
see, because you're probably referencing athletes who make their money from their bodies. Or maybe models or something like that. If you make millions from your body, then yeah, you might not have to know how to read. But outside of that, you have to have literacy. Jules Santana was preaching financial literacy over basic literacy. And no, you have to know literacy before you learn financial literacy.
Because you can't even read the
word.
Right.
How you gonna balance your checkbook or look at a credit card statement and
they write 40 out. You would if you don't know what 40 is, they write it out. You're dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need to learn how to read.
Yeah. So that's a really ass backwards statement. I personally believe for Jules Santana to say, but I also think he might have been saying that on some go viral shit because he knew it might get people talking. Or sometimes you want to give a rapper that kind of credit because you don't want to believe they really believe that shit. Nah, he's trolling. You want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, nah, he just trolling. Yeah, so I don't really believe in what Jules Santana is saying. I think literacy is more important right now than financial literacy. But I don't disagree with the notion of teaching financial literacy to children young in 9th grade, like we had mentioned earlier.
You should be teaching financial literacy as early as like 4th grade, yo, 5th grade. Because as soon as they start understanding, or just in general, like I remember, this was the dope shit. Super Dad, we used to go on my drive in the morning to Durham. I used to have them reading a book every morning in the car, How to Become Successful. And it was a little workbook, and I would have each of them read a page on the way. And it was, just something little simple life skills. Yo, I forgot all about that. But we used to do that every morning on the way to Durham.
Well, that's good. Make sure they're reading. I know I had to read my flashcards when I was 3 and 4. That shit was annoying. But it helped me speak, so I guess that's good. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and move on because I know Slim Thug was in the news recently for some of his comments that he had made on a recent podcast about not getting married.
You say that when it comes to women, you're scarred. And the reason why I say that is because I remember you making a comment about how you used to get with married women.
Facts. 100%. That's you right. That's exactly. I am scarred, and that's just what it is. Like, and that's not to brag when I say that either. That's just being honest. And I'm just like I say, I'm always trying to stay in a real place. I don't like living in a fake world where I'm not keeping it 100%. So honestly, as a rapper, and I was just talking to my homeboy about this. He was like, that's some girl was messing with somebody and he was famous, and she was like, that's just those kind of girls. But really, real life, man, I done seen girls that's not considered bad girls go, for a celebrity. Like how many regular, nice girls probably never was wild in their life. When that Chris Brown show up to town, they probably ready to do whatever for the Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? So it's like certain people, or do certain things to people. So I was, as a rapper coming up, I was able to see a lot, you know what I'm saying? And, I was able to, not saying it was a good thing. Like I said, I have slept with married women, a lot, to the point where it's hard to trust women. I slept with girlfriends, you know what I'm saying, to where it's hard to trust women. Yeah, so I believe I am scarred. But like I say, I'm trust issues anyway. Like it take time to gain my trust anyway. So yeah, I definitely think that definitely did scar me being a rapper. And that's what you don't think about. You think growing up and being young and, you think that's cool. I'm going to smash this girl. I'm going to smash this dude's wife. You think it's cool, but really you damaging, your own self or whatever by, seeing that side of the earth. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be blind either, though. So,
Slim Thug, basically saying he smashed too many wives to ever trust getting married.
I mean, hey, he's speaking his truth. I mean, he doesn't want to put himself in a position to where we reap what we sow. So
he don't want to catch the karma.
He don't want to catch the karma.
Catch the karma behind that.
So he intentionally keeping himself out the way.
I kind of feel it, but look, if you go love scared, then that's all you're doing.
I mean, if anything, it just teaches you if you experience anything like that, it just teaches you why she did it. 9 times out of 10, why she did it, because he took his attention and put it on to someone else. So if you are involved with someone, you just know you got to make sure your attention, is on her. Now, that's not saying that it's still.
She did all that
happen.
because he was a celebrity.
Yeah, and
it's that simple.
That,
he's a celebrity.
She gonna act like that when Chris Brown comes to town. Yeah, she probably is. Yeah, she probably is.
Yeah, is she ready to throw away her family for one night with Chris Brown?
For the memory.
Yeah. That's a crazy thing to think about.
For the motherfucking memory.
Well, he's saying he ain't going to be no victim.
He's
just going to victimize.
No, he not necessarily victimize. He just don't
I'm
put.
Keep smashing wives.
That's not what he's saying. What he's saying is he will not fully commit to someone to where he's in that position to where that can happen to him. So what his safe zone is, we can date.
Single.
He can date him. You can date him and y'all can be serious, but y'all not married. So that means we can go our separate ways if the relationship dissolves. You feel what I'm saying? If you're married, that's a whole new meaning. You feel what I'm saying?
And we know in North Carolina we can't.
Yeah, so if
You
if
know
he
the whole
if
North
he
Carolina
right if
will
he
not-
come now see
will not allow
that
you
now
to
if he
do
came to
nothing.
North Carolina and got married, then he got him some safeguard. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Slim Thug, come goddamn marry your next woman here in North Carolina.
Look, they take hoes serious.
Yeah,
here, bro.
seriously, nigga, fuck your white boy. You got to come off that bread.
And I think the running number is 1 point.
Yeah, it's over a million and a half right now.
Fantasia one, and then the one we just had, it's about a million.
Yeah, it's about at least 1.5 million.
Yeah, and that lady who set the record, didn't she get like a record? What was it, 20 million?
Yeah,
30
20,
million?
30
So
million.
you know you get ready.
You can get paid, nigga.
Out.
You can cash out, nigga. So if you ever decide you want to get married, bring your ass to North Carolina.
We don't do that whole stuff.
That
here.
whole shit is
We don't do
serious.
that stuff here at all.
Get paid.
This the best. We hoe free here. Trust me.
Right.
Or married hoe free.
Right.
Yeah, married hoe free. But that's really when she can kind of be a hoe is when she married and then she hoeing. Like if she's single, then she just single. But if she married, she hoeing. Or he hoeing. I don't want to just put it to women.
So like I said, man, I mean, I get what he's saying. You feel me? He done that. He don't want to get caught slipping where he's in that position. So he like, I ain't letting karma hit me.
Karma.
So I can date somebody. We can be cool. And dating somebody, meaning you can still be monogamous with them, but we're not gonna say I do, because if we say I do, that's a whole new nigga. I'm gonna kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. So bring your ass to North Carolina.
Upset.
Get
dudes
married.
Kill you over your wife, boy.
Yeah.
But we were talking about sometimes chicks don't let you know they married.
That's
Sometimes
true.
Dudes get hit with the
Or vice versa. Vice versa.
They don't tell
Dudes,
a woman they
tell
married.
that-
I know a lot
exactly.
of women get hit with the 52 fake out.
Yeah, exactly. So you know,
These people out here will lie to you in a minute. Be married and separated, but won't tell you nothing. You won't have no idea what they got going
And
on.
then wonder why you get cut.
look, I got caught up in a situation like that. I was like, look, I'm sitting here. Look, I'm like, look. I was like, y'all separate? Yeah, we separate. I said, look, I don't want no shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want no shit. Tell me why. I got drunk, also Henny, you know what I'm saying? I'm asleep, you know what I'm saying? It's Saturday. I can hear a commotion. And normally I'm a heavy sleeper. You feel what I'm saying? But my guardian angel was like, son, get up.
You at her
Get
house?
up. I'm at her house. Yeah, I'm at her house. I know I fucked up. And the crazy part about it was I left my fucking car. You feel what I'm saying? So now I sit there, I get up. I open the door. As soon as I open up the door, I see the nigga and I see her right here. And I'm sitting here like, whoa. He grabs her a handful of her hair, and I'm like, what the fuck going? And then before you know it, me and this nigga fight. Long story short, I whooped his ass and shit like that. But the fact of the matter is, I'm just saying, I asked these questions and the nigga lied. The nigga had a key the whole nine.
You have to ask if you've been married. Are you married? Have you been
It don't
married
matter.
before?
They can still
but
lie.
You still got to ask it.
Right.
You
They can still lie.
Regardless.
They can still lie. You damn
gotta
near
do your due diligence.
You still got to do your
look,
due
you gotta get it.
diligence.
You damn near gotta get a fucking damn detective
But
to go
even if
look
they
for their
lied,
asses.
If they lied, cool. I covered my bases instead of not asking, because it's like, if I don't know, I want to know. So if you lied,
Lord
then
knows
I
I was in a situation like that. I'm sitting here like I don't even know.
Because you never know. I might be down for it.
No, not North Carolina. I'm not. Not North Carolina. I'm not down for it. No. If you're married, no.
I'm
Keep
good.
it moving.
Yeah, I ain't giving that nigga no free money off of my ass.
No, keep it moving.
Exactly.
There's too many women out here who ain't married. Let me get them.
Yeah.
I'm upset that legally separated. I'm just like divorced.
Let me see the decree that you are divorced. Let me see that paperwork. You gotta tell niggas like, hey, y'all need to photocopy that shit. Carry that shit like a driver's license. I'm divorced, nigga. Here my card. Let me see that shit. Look, laminate that bitch. Look, you gotta carry that shit around. You gotta carry that shit around like it's your fucking driver's license.
Especially at our age.
Yes.
It's more than likely chick's been married.
Yeah.
So more than likely at our age, she been married.
She been married. You like, look,
at least once.
carry that bitch around. Let me see that. Let me look. The first You got to carry. If you get divorced, you got to carry it around for at least 5, no more than 10 years.
Oh.
Kelly's been married and divorced.
So have.
I ain't never
I've
been
never
married.
been married.
Me neither.
Maybe.
I don't think I want to do it again.
No.
I heard it's not too good. Cool.
Y'all just had some fucked up people in y'all life. That's
I
all.
don't. I got good people. I'm not saying I'm not getting married.
Now you do.
You know.
Now you do.
I've enjoyed my life. I've made all the mistakes and stuff now. Who I might be ready to get married. She just gotta take me with the
Look,
mistakes.
I ain't
made.
even making mistakes. I'm blatantly saying, hey, this is what I want from A to Z. If you want to get in between that, we can do what we can do. But damn it, I ain't changing up that format. And motherfuckers be like, well, we're gonna change this bitch up.
Do you think you'll get married, Dub?
I mean, I hope. I think like I said,
I'm solid husband material. I just can't find that solid chick that's
right. I know
attracted
for a
to.
fact. I know for a fact I'll make a great husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm outgoing. You know what I'm saying? I'm an extrovert. Plus,
Y'all hear this, so y'all make sure
Y'all motherfuckers don't listen.
What?
y'all hear this, right? So we got.
And it's coming from a married man listening to you fuck ass niggas on this podcast. Y'all niggas don't listen.
Why?
Y'all too headstrong and y'all don't know how to motherfucking communicate and compromise. I'm not listening to none of this fuck shit y'all talking about. And this is coming from a married man.
I'm not.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
very-
I'm not listening, especially you. Get the hell on, man.
You know how women say I'm very easy to talk to, and I'm very.
Look, he was just
That's
called
what
a simp
women
last
say
week.
about me.
Yeah.
So you know how to orate. Congratulations.
But isn't that what a relationship is? A marriage is? You have to be able to talk. A lot of people don't talk. That's why
Marriage
their
is the
marriages
only
fall
time
apart.
1 + 1 = 1. And if you don't, until you understand how to do that equation, shut the fuck up. It's really that simple. If you don't know how to do 1 + 1 = 1, shut the fuck up. You're not ready. It's that simple. It's really that simple.
Exactly.
word.
See, I know I'm ready for marriage.
You're ready.
Yeah. So if it's like 1 + 1
Y'all hear this, right?
equals 1.
Dub is available.
Next
I
year.
don't like to put that out there for every woman. 'Cause then
Shoot
certain
your
women.
shots.
News.
Look, shoot your
I've
shot.
seen my
Like,
inbox
Shoot
before.
your shots.
look,
You never know. Your wife could be watching right now.
me and my mom were talking the other day, and she was like, we were talking about one of my cousins. She was like, they met off the internet. I'm like, that's how people meet now, Mom. A lot of relationships start from.
That's where he met her at?
No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
Not
I was about
that-
to say,
not
Lord
that
of
one.
mercy.
No,
That's
not
terrifying.
that one. But just in general, like a lot of relationships are spawned from online dating or seeing somebody on Facebook or on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, in
or
this
stuff
day
like
and
that.
age.
That's how
Yeah,
a lot of
because
this
you
stuff
know-
spawns.
Anybody
Because
going
these
out
niggas
with
are scared to
the
talk to people in
I sit
person.
the house
No, it's
on my-
not that. I mean, sometimes the person
They
that's
look
right
better
for you
online.
is not in the state.
They look better online.
They're not in this
can
state.
fit
I
with
just
the
think
filters and
I
all
just
that
think
stuff.
the internet has killed people how to approach people in person.
Oh, it has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
has.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we also remember now. We also had a conversation a few months ago about how men approach women and women play that mean girl spirit to where you don't want to approach them.
Yeah, of course.
We
Of course.
talk about
gotta kinda
my man
understand
from
too,
Captain
how
America,
bitches
his
be like.
nephew
Yeah.
approached
Oh,
this damn
Anthony
girl.
Mackie.
Yes, and the girl berated him
Well,
for
you
trying
know,
to talk to him.
Some guys can't take rejection. That's a part of it. Some guys don't want to hear no in person.
Or some women,
You
or
know,
some,
you can hear
or
no in
or
the DM.
or some,
that don't hurt that bad.
or some women don't know how to politely say I'm good.
Politely decline.
But even if we do politely say we good, you still get a problem.
No,
Yes, yes.
Not all the
right,
time.
You're right. I get that.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
A lot of the
sometimes,
time.
yeah.
Most
Not
of
all the
majority of
time.
It might be 1 or 2 or 3 times, maybe not, but a majority of time, yes.
But we've seen
It's
some,
like that.
But
So
we've
it-
seen some chicks act out when they didn't necessarily need to act that way.
Right, because-
we've
That's
seen
also
this too
come
now.
from trauma and things that, happened before.
Everybody's traumatized.
I
Just
know
walk
that, but some
around with a
people take
sign
things
say I'm
differently.
trauma. Don't talk to me.
Or hit him with a Dame Dash. Don't, or this is my trigger. Don't trigger me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's get into sports because the NFL happened.
We're gonna do whatchamacallit first because he deserves it.
Who that?
Shador.
Yeah.
Shador deserves it.
He didn't get the game ball.
That was kind of corny.
Yeah, that was corny.
That's kinda corny.
Stefanski bitch ass didn't even get.
you get
He
your
mentioned
team to win.
everybody else besides him.
Shador looked good too. I ain't gonna lie.
He gonna look good. He gonna look good tomorrow too.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
You got exactly.
He deserves it.
This is the only reason I would check a Browns game out is because
Right,
of
because
Shador
of Shador.
Sanders.
And they know that.
Look, I ain't going front. He got everybody hyped. I've seen Shador Sanders jerseys. He's
And
got
that's the
everybody
reason.
hyped.
And that's the reason why they trying to son him, because the fact of the matter is, you come in. First of all, he's not like he's already a millionaire. That's number one. He's not like somebody that's poor, hungry. He was like, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do everything right. He's coming in with swag. Nigga got money. His daddy is an NFL Hall of Famer, so he been a part of this shit his whole entire life.
And can we say this, that Shador is the face of the NFL right now? He is the most
polarizing.
Yeah,
he's the most polarizing
he's the most
player.
Polarizing player
That wasn't starting until recently.
I wouldn't put him over Patrick Mahomes.
No,
I would.
Right
I
now,
would.
I mean,
at this
based
specific time,
He's the most
player.
he's the most polarizing person in NFL right now.
There is no player more polarizing
than Shador
Sanders. Not one.
Did you see that clip I sent y'all with Shiloh? Was prayed over Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about you make sure Shador give me pull some string so I can get on the team and shit.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that Browns game tomorrow isn't one of the most watched games.
It's going to be
in the NFL.
It's going to be.
Like, the Browns game is going to do stupid.
It's his second
tomorrow.
start. It's his second start. You're going against a storied franchise, the 49ers. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, people going to anticipate, see what he do.
That's going to be good. So it was good to see Shador ball out. Shador balled out. You know, like I said, he just had to look competent, and he did more than that.
He was competent.
He looked good.
This man been in the league. He been around this shit his whole life. He breathe, eat, and shit.
He looked
this
better
shit.
than Dylan Gabriel.
Damn right.
He surely did.
Listen,
and,
he like a Dak Prescott. What round he came out? Fourth round. Dak Prescott was a fourth round draft pick. Look at it, all time leader, Cowboy.
They did play the Raiders though, but he got his first win, and it was good to see.
He played a professional team, and for somebody who hasn't had no first team reps all season, he did that. Imagine, like he said, imagine if he had all preseason and they was giving him what?
I had an awful sports weekend. Completely from last week to this week. The girls lost. The girl Gamecocks lost.
They lost.
The boys football team
Philly lost.
Today.
They on a 2-game losing.
2 games.
Yeah.
What else happened? The Panthers get embarrassed on Monday Night Football.
Right.
Like, how the Panthers get a Monday Night?
They lost 29. They lost 20-9. They was in it. They lost 20-9.
Is Bryce going to be starting next year?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah,
he will.
Think so?
Yeah, because this the coach. That's the coach's second season, and they're 500. People didn't have them be at 500. So
yeah, they are.
So they're doing better. They just got they're getting more pieces around.
Since I won't let you talk about the Cowboys, I'm gonna talk about the Cowboys have won the last 2 weeks in a row.
3-game winning streak.
3-game winning streak, and they're making a powerful run. They got the Lions their next
Thursday.
The seasons get ready to get interesting.
Listen.
Lamar lose the other night.
Who?
Yeah, Lamar lost.
Yeah, Lamar lost. They 6-6, but they still can win the division because Pittsburgh's 6-6. But let's get back to them Cowboys.
Remember now, you lost the bet. You can't talk about it. I've been waiting to say that.
We gonna
talk about the Cowboys.
I gotta give some type of commentary because they did play KC. You know what I'm saying? So what we did was talking about like beginning of the season, right? It looked very bleak. Didn't think we gonna have a chance, but the next 5 games,
we knew you were ready to root
whoever wins the best 5 games between the Cowboys and Eagles wins the division.
That's
so
gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be a very interesting
the whole season because I want to see if the Chiefs or if they have a chance. I want to see if the Ravens
have a chance. The Chiefs, this is gonna be harder for them because you gotta look at Broncos 9-2. Then you got the Chargers. Chargers already done beat them.
And we got them this week.
Exactly. So, like I said, the next 5 games, NFC East is up for grabs, and then the Bills ain't looking like the Bills and Patriots. They look like, hey, y'all forgot about us. So here we got,
Is your boy coming back this year?
No, he ain't.
Oh, Jada?
No, he
They
ain't.
ain't gonna let Jada come
Nah.
back this
I
year?
don't know. We playing.
I mean, I
tomorrow.
saw whatchamacallit play the other night. I didn't think he was coming back.
Who that?
Joe Shiesty.
Oh yeah.
Well, because they have a chance. They have a chance in their division.
They're 3-6, aren't they?
4-8.
4-8.
And they still got the remaining 5 games is division foes. So they already done beat. They already done beat Baltimore. They turn around and play Pittsburgh, and they got Baltimore again. So they got a chance.
NFL is definitely getting.
It's coming down to these last 5 games, and as far as for Kansas City, for the Ravens, for Pittsburgh, for hell, even for the Bills, because like I said, everybody picked the Bills to win the AFC East.
Oh, they're
man.
not winning the East.
No, hell no. The Patriots are doing their thing. So Bills right now, they looking for a wild card just to stay in. So, and over in the NFC side, you know what I'm saying? The clear cut right now is what? The Rams. Outside the Rams, you got Seattle. Seattle can make second place noise about that. Philly's holding on slim, you know what I'm saying? But they on a 2-game losing streak. You feel what I'm saying? So by default, as well as Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, they on a 2-game losing streak because they got injuries. You know what I'm saying? So right now, whoever team is these last 5 games
This
is going
might
to
be the most exciting ending to an NFL season in
All
a while
day.
because all teams are. The Cowboys got hot at the right time.
Pickens, baby.
The Eagles, they're starting to fall off. Unfortunately, hopefully we get together. We're going to see what the Rams do. The Rams, Stafford looks amazing.
Yeah.
Stafford looks amazing.
Him and
but
Dak is MVP favorites.
we'll be looking at Drake May and Dak. I mean Drake May and Stafford. I don't know.
Dak
if
up there too.
I don't know if they're going to give it to Dak, but we'll see though. I ain't going to hate on Dak. I'll say this too. I think Pickens and Lamb,
Best wide receiver tandem in the league.
I would say that. I will say that.
Pickens is a motherfucking beast.
Pittsburgh looks crazy.
They ain't had no choice because they ain't get they
look
had no
crazy.
quarterback to get him the ball.
They still look
We got a
crazy.
quarterback to
Pickens
get
is
him the
amazing.
ball.
All right, what happened in college? What happened
We
in
had
college
some
today?
upsets last night. Texas beat Texas A&M because Texas A&M they would come in number 2 in
They beat
BCS.
South Carolina the week
all
before.
all they had to do was beat Texas and they going to the
SEC championship.
SEC champion, but they lost because Archie, goddamn, motherfucker been balling out the last fucking 5 games. Archie man been doing his thing. They upsets Texas A&M last night.
Who won the big game today?
So today,
Michigan. Oh, who won that game?
Ohio State beat Michigan 27-9.
My bad.
We had
because
let's see, my team Miami number 12. They beat up on Pittsburgh 38-7 because they trying to get that final spot to get in the playoffs. Vanderbilt beat up on Tennessee 45-24. Number 14 beat number 19. Ohio State beat Michigan 27-9. NC State bust Carolina ass 42-19. And Oklahoma beat LSU 17-13.
who won the Iron Bowl?
Iron Bowl, Alabama won 27-20. Beat Auburn.
Auburn ain't beat Alabama. It seemed like in
It's been a few
10
years.
years?
Nah,
That was a good game though.
it was a good
since
game.
Cam?
They beat them since Cam, after Cam. They had beat them since after Cam.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been
a
about at
minute.
least three years.
Okay. But they had that one game. Remember that Alabama was losing, and it was it was 4th and 20 something, and they threw the touchdown to beat Auburn that year. That was the last time I remember.
So tomorrow games, if we talking about NFL, because we haven't even mentioned what tomorrow games gonna be. Panthers 1:00. The 9-2 Rams and the 6-6 Panthers at 1:00. Then we got the Cardinals 3-8 Cardinals against the 6-5 Buccaneers. The 4-7 Vikings against the 8-3 Seahawks. 2-9 Raiders against the 7-4 Chargers. The 7-4 Bills goes against the 6-5 Steelers. The 9-2 Broncos against the 3-8 Commanders. And we already said Cowboys beat the Chiefs, and Packers beat the Lions, and Bengals beat the Ravens, and the Bears beat the Eagles.
I did do a little college basketball watching over Thanksgiving. Duke looks tough.
Man, Duke
looked tough. And I got to watch the Boozer kid play.
Oh, yeah.
That boy nice, too. But Carolina got a guy. Caleb, what's Caleb's last name? Caleb Wilson or something?
Yeah, Williams, I believe so.
He's a baller. But Duke gonna be tough. Duke gonna be a tough out this year.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So just one quick blurb on the NBA. They talking about Ant-Man getting traded from Minnesota.
I don't believe that.
I thought they were trying to bring somebody to join with Ant. I thought because I saw Minnesota. I saw they were trying to get Ja. But then the word around town is that LaMelo being shot.
Yeah.
LaMelo being shot, but I don't see Minnesota shipping Ant. That's you shipping it. That's just like the Luka trade. You know what I'm saying?
He's too productive.
Yeah, I don't see that happen. If anything, they'll bring somebody there
to help him. Yeah, he's too productive.
I mean, like I said, then you really look at it. Somebody broke down Ja game. I mean, he's just a dunker. That's it. If you take him away from dunking, he can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? And he only got like about another 3 to 5 years to be able to dunk slasher. If he don't develop his game to where he can shoot and be a facilitator, his time in the NBA is gonna fade on out. But them Lakers don't look real good though. With Luka, he averaging over 30-something points. My boy AR-15, he doing his about 28.
Just letting all these white boys
they doing their thing, man. Hey,
Jokic
LeBron
up there,
right?
like
LeBron come in.
Guys
look,
LeBron
LeBron for his 23rd season, he averaging 25.
You know why I suspect all these white dudes is dominating? Is because a lot of dudes just ain't fundamentally sound in the NBA.
That's what it is.
Or
that's what it is.
Or the white guys are so fundamentally sound playing that European game that they're so fundamentally sound. Like you said, they
they've been playing professional since their teens.
Yeah, since 14, 15.
Yeah, but I also think the players here in America aren't being they're not being trained on those fundamentals.
Athletics.
We're more enticed by the high dunk. We don't want to. We want to see the high. That's why we get mad at Melo all the time. Like instead of playing fundamental ball, we think you'd rather try to make Sports Center top 10 than fundamental ball. And that, like you say, that's the problem. These guys are fundamentally skilled. Luka, even when he was fat, was still getting buckets.
But now they lost that weight.
You see what I'm saying? Jokic, even though he looks out of shape and stuff like that, you can't stop him. So like you say, we're not skilled. We might be skilled enough, but we depend too much on athleticism, and we got to get away from that.
But also, they don't play defense either. None of these players you hype up.
That's true.
Well, because they scored all them points. Like if you going to score 30 a game, if you going to score 30, I don't think you got to play that great.
Well, it's going to be a trade off. Like I said, right now, the reason being is how all the leagues has shifted to be an offense, because offense scoring points is attractive. So these players that we're talking about, they're not going to be all defensive. They're not going to be two-way players that they're going to be known for scoring as well playing defense. They're known for scoring, which it matches what the league is selling. That is offensive skill set. So again, they're fundamentally sound, and they can shoot, pass, and dribble.
Shit down, throw hand checking back in the game. Hand checking.
No, that's the boring way.
Yeah,
that's the boring way. In the 80s and 90s style of basketball, that's boring. They want high scoring games, because if you got high scoring games, people will look at it. That's why
people don't watch the NBA for defense.
Right, especially with how much they sell tickets for. Yeah,
right.
We need.
I mean, if you really look at it, it's in all the leagues. Football is in hockey. Defense in all the leagues is pretty much they're tying one hand. They tying one hand behind their back because scoring sells the product better.
Exactly, like them Minnesota Vikings teams with Randy Moss and Chris Carter.
I need the favorite brother.
Hell yeah. But that's all I got. Do y'all got anything else y'all want to cover or discuss? Okay, well, you made it this far. Make sure you like,
comment, share, subscribe. We need 10,000, y'all. 10,000 so we get a live call in.
All right. See you next week.
LLP.
Peace.